I will not back down. If you hit me, I'll hit you back.
What season is it right now?
Who said that?
Big season.
We're gonna 2-0 them very easily.
Oh, he kind of like stole my whole flow.
That piece of fuck APA lost me $3,000? Bro, what are you doing? Wait, so, okay, it's Cloud9 versus TL, then who plays next? My question, I know that, but who do they play? Oh yeah, that's right, Shop. You guys have told me.
Welcome to the
Here we go!
of the regular split.
I say Team Liquid. I want good games. I want run back comps.
Go head to head to prove who's got it and who's not it. They both want to continue this undefeated streak, but only one will be left standing after the dust has settled.
Let's go.
Flowers joined by Kobe.
It ain't safe, bro.
And we got special guest from Dig Season. It's Sven joining for game number 1. Gentlemen, are you as excited for this head?
Think he would have joined even if he lost yesterday?
For sure, Flowers. I even got a sneak peek of some trash talk in the lobby before they jumped into Champion Select.
Let's go.
APA was starting it off spicy. He was like, Vulcan, how does it feel to be JoJo's dog? And Vulcan just responded.
Damn!
Bark, baby. Bark.
All right, reminder,
So
guys.
expect
Again,
some,
reminder. I have to
support
play a
pros
3-minute
towards the
ad
mid lane,
before we
baby.
get in the game.
A little bit of vengeance.
I have
here,
to, or else
but
you will
let's
get
go down
ads
draft
during the
because I
game.
think
You don't like it?
important
Sub
right
up
off the bat, when
or
you're
shut up.
TL, everybody has been double or even triple.
No, I have to, or
banning
you'll get ads in the game.
Umpty.
I have to.
But you see no Sejuani here. You see no Maokai ban here.
Yeah.
Umpty is going to be let free to play a tank. Cloud9 are saying they're fine with it.
All right, we've got the Nidalee band away from Blabber. We've got Gnar and Aurora both out of the picture. We've also got the
They're not letting
Seals
Aurora
band away
ever
versus
go.
APA. Finally, that Sejuani is going to get banned out. They are going to put some respect on Umpty's name with that one. And then Callista, just another high prio pick, removed by C9. Let's see how TL wants
Oh,
to
do not go
off.
Corky, TL. APA cannot stop. It's you're an NA. You're playing an NA, bro. This isn't fucking a professional, an actual professional environment. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's
normally it's spam red.
Bro, come on.
I think at least.
yeah. And this is also before the micro patch nerfs.
Yeah,
so this is like the strongest.
From the ads now, yeah, I just ran. I'm sorry.
Ban alone. Yeah, kind of challenging there, not banning it early at all.
Yeah, multiple roles too. So that would mean that neither Impact or APA really wanted to first
I
pick
can't
it.
watch it.
Neither of them felt comfortable. Cloud9 are investing actually though first in bottom lane here.
Yep, there it is.
And then Thanatos, two champions. Thanatos has been spamming.
It's very simple, bro. You ban one, I pick the other.
It lags. I'm sorry.
But TL must know this is going to happen. They must know he was going to pick Maxim 1-2. So they must have an answer for it right here, since they banned the Nard, to like kind of, bait him into picking this almost, right?
Exactly. That would be my expectation anyway.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, why is this?
Okay.
Why is this the strategy? Ivern is going to be locked in for Team Liquid and Umpty though.
Liquid.
I'm a huge fan of Ivern right now.
Umpty, lock it in the Vern. You can't freak this up, can you, bro?
I know. Dignitas used that strategy fairly effectively.
Against TL, actually.
They got the Rectum blind.
Maybe they learned from you.
I do think it's very important that with Ivern you pick a frontline support.
Yeah.
Leona and Braum are the best, and you can't really blind pick Braum against Ashe. It's too hard in lane, so going for Leona is good, I think. I think Cena might take the Braum at this point. It's good with Ashe, against Leona, good synergy together.
Gotta be banned. I banned Braum.
I like the instant slam here, though.
I
There was no
might just go
hesitation
Rakan,
for Blabber picking up the brand to pick
I
that
do
one.
like Vulcan.
So immediately feels like he's going to be able to out-clear this Ivern. That's one of the things. Ivern's first clear is insanely fast.
Yeah.
I am
but
a
then
Vulcan
drops off
fan.
Very, 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 very quickly.
Expecting a Braum ban from Team Liquid here.
Yes.
Yeah, Braum is so good.
If ban
into, like,
Braum,
the
there's a
Nautilus
chance that
Leonas.
Rakan's open.
It's a
I
good
feel like that's bad for Ashe.
anti-engage champ, and
So I don't know.
He's very good against Corki and Ivern necessarily, but it's just so good against Leona. And good with Ashe too, the Thriller synergy.
All right,
Good,
let's
taking their
see.
time.
All right, the Yone, that answer has been popping up in mid lane against
Prediction,
some of the,
I have
the
TL
marksman
2-1.
meta. So TL going to pay some respect towards that one. Definitely the type of champion that we've seen JoJo lock in plenty of times before. They know that they're going up against the Corkies, so wanting to keep that one away.
That's my
So
official
already
prediction.
to me, Sven, are you
But
worried
I could start
about
rooting for
TL's early
C9
game
during the
with
game. It depends who they
Cloud9
pick.
having an
If they pick
Ashe
fun
bottom
champs
lane
or not.
and a Renekton top lane?
It really depends how funny Vulcan is today.
How funny he
If he
is.
wants to pick like Seraphine last pick, it can be hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
if Jan picks something that's weak here, like Seri, who's his go-to champion in this kind of situation, and then Vulcan picks something strong in lane,
And
like,
it has to be Braum,
I
right?
don't know, Syra support, Karma, Seraphine, it can be really hard for TL, but then lane swaps are a possibility.
yeah.
If we see
Don't lane swap. Oh my God, don't even bring it up. Please do not lane swap. What the fuck are you doing if you lane swap?
This game.
Right, and then you got to be able to
Forgiving
adapt to that.
Exactly.
Can't be caught sleeping. The Lucian will be the other ban here for TL. Again, just kind of trying to protect his Corki mid. And there it is.
I guess
The
that's why they
Zeri's going to
didn't-
get locked in for Berserker. Old Faithful back again.
Oh yeah. That's why they didn't ban the Seri, I guess, from Jan, because they are picking it themselves.
Bro,
But it's going in the mid lane, I think. I hope.
can we
I
stop?
mean, it could be
Bro,
like
what is he
Seri
mages,
and
man?
Ash support, but I really don't think so. I think it's Seri mid lane here.
Has
for,
Zeri lost once
for
this
Josephine.
entire...
Yeah, Jan,
like,
what does he play at this point?
weekend? I don't think
I
so.
feel like maybe I just subconsciously have Zeri
Yes,
so associated
Berserker.
with Berserker
Yes,
because
your
of
mind
all
control.
the... Oh, yeah, exactly. Because of all of the moments where he just pops off randomly in a team fight and wins with that champion. But it will be
Represent
Rumble
That's
to
what I
pick into
thought.
Renekton here for the top side of Team Liquid.
Okay, I think we're safe from lane swaps then. You're not picking
Yep.
Rumble and going lane swaps
Yep.
here.
Last
So I
pick
think
support.
we are
That's
safe.
gotta be
Everybody's
Braum, right?
happy about that one.
Oh,
now we're just
look
going
at-
to get
look
the
at
lock in
Queen.
here for
Little
Jan.
Sam.
We actually get huge cheers for that. Vera's got some little buffs on this patch. How did you feel about those, Sven?
I think the passive
Thank
buffs,
you very
I don't even know what it does anymore at this point. It gives some AP, some attack speed, some AD, and it got some like 2 AD, I think, base AD, which is kind of helpful, but I do think that it's just more of a Jan comfort pick. I don't think I've ever seen him play MF
Stalled
before,
for that Braum pick that
which is
late.
like the go-to
We have
of
Varus
all the
where-
other good AD carries are banned.
gotta
So
take
yeah, I
cleanse.
think he was planning on getting Seri in this game, and then the pick Seri was like, oh. Well,
I think.
Gonna have to change that one up a little bit.
At this point. He was
Draft-wise-
like Vars in the spring split. I will say he was the CEO of the Vars versus Ghost matchup, so just all comfort and the Braum for C9.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually really
I'm gonna go with
happy
C9
to see a Varus
just
now,
because
it's gotten so many
the
changes.
Zeri factor. That champ doesn't
that's like
lose.
3
I
patches.
am
feel
not
like have had
confident, though,
paragraphs
that-
of Varus changes here.
Yeah.
So we'll get a look at that laning phase.
Jojo
You already
plays a good
mentioned,
Zeri.
though,
Prove me wrong.
earlier in draft that the Braum counter pick possibility was going
Prove
to
me
be
wrong.
difficult to deal with, and you're pairing the Braum with an Ashe, who is notoriously strong laner right now. So definitely seems like Berserker and Vulcan should have a pretty good matchup and a good time here.
Yeah,
And I also say,
super hard, but they have the much better like
shame on
team fighting
APA for
skilling
picking
comp. Like, if
Corki,
Corki goes in and he
You're
doesn't kill
better than
everybody,
that.
he's gonna get slowly pushed in the team fight, like slowly like slow, stun, slow again, and then he's gonna die. So
Real
it's definitely
fist.
like a more Teal has to win the early game, I think, in this time with the Vars and the Ivern and Leona. They have to like do something bot, get something going, because they don't win team fights, I think, with this comp.
So does that mean you prefer the Cloud9 composition then in the head-to-head?
I like Ivern a lot. I just feel like TL should have banned the Braum when they...
Yes,
they
that's what I
picked it in
said,
first
bro.
place. I feel like that
Oh
was
my
a mistake
God,
from
I'm
Team
so
Liquid, but
knowledgeable.
We'll see.
I'm so knowledgeable. I can be
I'm excited for it, boys. The first time we get to see these teams head-to-head here in Summer
All right,
Split. Both
let's
currently
go.
sitting at a 5-0
This is literally America.
series record. Both of them, I would have to assume after what we saw from APA and JoJo, pretty confident
needs,
in
like,
their
roast beef,
abilities. Coming
potatoes.
into this, let's see how it all goes down. My mind immediately drawn towards
Gotta
the
lower this
chat.
guy's a little bit,
Where's
sorry.
the app? Where's it at?
I see it right here.
focus.
Jojo says, remember this matchup from scrims? So I'm assuming Jojo and Cloud9 got the advantage in
Oh
it.
shit, some alt chat.
Berserker, though,
What are we doing?
will be caught by the very edge of the Z
C9
play.
selling already, of course. Because because
Watch out,
now they're gonna flash on him.
Caught. Team Liquid.
What are we doing?
continues Their chase. They will not be.
Oh, are we the
able to
most
find
like?
a
Why do I
kill
watch
on
this
level
every
one,
time?
but
Are we the most
both summoner spells
unserious
coming
region in the
AD
world? By the
as
way,
well as the heal from Vulcan.
bro, NA early games are so terrible. They look goofy, man.
Deal start
Like it's
here.
solo
Wait, no
cute.
summoner spells is bad?
Oh yeah, C9 wanted to get a ward. I think that's why they were here. You know, Ash and Braum are both good level 1s. They want to get,
I noticed it yesterday.
they want to get a ward level 1 to spot where Umti is starting.
True, Zerker, you need to focus up, bro. True.
Come on, guys.
So no sums bot.
He has no sums bot. Can you just go bot?
Stop copying me. No sums bot. Varus Leona.
Never
He's
see from
like
the lane
they have to
swap.
play
The
so
discussion, though,
stupid
on the
safe.
early game is incredibly critical with both these two teams. These are our two best teams.
Oh, they're lane
overall,
swapping.
the
Why
LCS,
would
but especially
TL lane
so
swap
it
out of
is
the no
evident
sums
in
bot
the early
Ash?
game. Just look at these early game stats.
What are we doing?
And Cloud9
Is that the play?
even further above Team Liquid in their domination of the early game, and especially with this draft that we mentioned. You know, so many strong parts here for.
Wait, why would we
Cloud9,
swap
so
this?
Lane swap from TL.
Maybe I'm unknowledgeable.
Doing their best.
And first
to
of all, why are we
avoid
swapping
the
regardless?
extra
Are they
big
better than us?
Cloud9 early game.
Dude, why does
And
TL? They
Impact
did the
was
same
hanging
thing
around
against
just kind of
2-1. Stop lane swapping this play. That has to be winning, by the way.
Charade going on as long as it possibly could before the reveal that Jan and Core JJ are going to be laning top.
I will say, Thando's got almost a full level of experience already in his lane swap, which I think is not.
Everyone's
very
so
good for Liquid,
scared
because
of
Impact's got-
Zerker.
Well, he's stealing XP mid, which is not, getting
Yeah,
experience.
no
It's great.
some
It's not like
Zerker. Very
taking
scary.
it from APA. But
Brand
Thando actually
Yoink
got
is
almost
blue.
a full level top, and I feel like he will be able to get this wave too, because UMT can't really dive top, so they have to send 4 people top here to dive Thanatos.
Okay, because they're running top lane. Ivern's path is all up. You really can't path
And
up really,
Ivern
really kills him.
actually has to go back.
This is
and
so
cross
rough.
up here. And now
Oh
it's
my
gonna
god,
get
and it gets
stopped here.
canceled.
Yeah.
What are
He's
we
not even going
doing?
to get the clear on the crush.
Is this solo
Thanatos
queue?
Instead, going to find him with a snappy, ruthless predator. Impact makes his way towards the scuffle, but I mean, it's a level 1 rumble. He shoots a harpoon, he misses it, he walks away.
I mean, Cena already won lane swap. They're up 1 level on their top laner. They are getting played
Hate lane
bottom that
swap.
TL will not be getting.
It looks so goofy. I hate lane swaps.
Swapping with Ivern is very bad, I think, because he can't farm camps efficiently in lane swaps.
Yeah, I was going to mention the jungle gap is going to be quite large here. Blabber already has the full level.
Yeah,
and
like
you
I said,
can even
Ivern
come
can't.
over
Ivern needs
and
to go to his
counter
set
these Ivern
path
channels
every
that he
time.
has channeled
Pretty much.
on-
You can kind
on
of switch
your
up a little
camps
bit, but
if you're going to pull out another recall.
Wait,
You see
whoa, whoa,
the
don't
swap
walk up now.
TL are
Wait.
re-swapping as Thanatos
Do we
is
get a
forced
little
to
bit bored
flash.
there, bud?
They send Jan to the bottom
Thano?
side.
But Core J canceling his recall there to deny Thanatos a little bit more. Makes it up for the early mistake they made in the lane swap. I really think TL lane swapping, when they had the 3 summers advantage on Berserker and Vulcan, and they have Ivern, who's
Yes,
a
it's
fast
dog shit,
early
isn't it?
playing jungler, but not good in lane swaps because he can't go back and forth so much. Just doesn't make any sense to me.
Exactly, Sven. That's what I said, bro. It doesn't, does it? They're noobs. They're terrified. They're shaking. Bro, if we want to be NA's best, we have to act like it.
Going to be ahead on the brand. We'll see about his first recall.
Bro, if I'm a coach, I'm
Small
pissed.
thing is that APA is down like about
I
half
think
a
the
level
problem
because
is they
Impact
had
drank
that
some experience
they had the
mid from
plan
his mid
pre-game.
laners, like,
They're gonna lane
yeah,
swap.
everybody,
That when they
it's tough
blew
out here.
Ash's
Lane
sums, they're
swap
like, wait,
hacks.
okay, what do we do, guys? Do
I
we
get mid,
stick
I
to the
get
plan or do we?
experience, the trade offer, but not too bad for TL, to be honest. It looked kind of bad at first when Thanos got experience top, but I think it's all good.
Whatever. They're back. Now Ash has cleanse.
Top laners back where they belong as Thanatos
Rumble
is
never
on the
getting
losing
banned,
end of that
apparently.
trade
They
against
get
the
nerfed.
Rumble.
I will say one thing is that Impact was able to save his TP because he was top naturally, while Thanos got ganked by Core J behind his tower. So now he's playing top lane without TP
No,
and
they have
flash,
awesome.
and Impact has
Their
both.
waves fuck.
Okay, there's
Actually,
some of that
Core J does
sticking
not have
Core J
flash.
from the C9 bottom.
I'm not gonna lie, dude, you coward. You deserve that. What would you ever lane swap for?
Blood 5 minutes in.
And I would say those are
What are we doing?
really big benefits of the jungle advantage. Blabber had the earlier recall.
Just because of that, by the way, I told you guys I might like swap rooting for like. Yes, I still break the TL because we're quaking and shaking and not baking.
Into that Ash Braum.
I kind of want
So
C9
much
to win this
with
game.
the double Freljord.
Yeah, and Core J traded his flash for the top lane flash, but then they didn't play around the fact that he didn't have flash.
Down
against
1,000
Braum
gold.
Ash. He
What are we
just
doing?
Get run down slow in the lane. So good job at T9 punishing Core J, flashing on Thanatos, and therefore getting first blood.
Yes.
Berserker as well.
Yeah, on a guy who lost both the summoner spells at level 1, and then you
Maybe it was a
later
mind
end up
game.
getting paid
You're right.
with
Maybe they were
first
like
blood
mind
money
gaming.
anyway.
They thought
Not
that
too
since
bad at all.
Ash had no flash,
All right,
they
Core
would try and
JJ
lane
with a
swap.
hex flash is waiting
Maybe
for the
that's what they
teleport
were
back
doing.
From Impact.
That kind of makes sense.
They want to see if they can punish Thanatos now.
He's got no flash. Impact has his flash. I think he might just be dead.
Yeah, Thanatos. There's
He has
a
full
slice,
rage.
but there's not going to be anything else.
They have
The
Ignite.
Yep.
early slice just
They
means
have
yep,
Ignite.
no other way. Impact can easily follow that one up. Core JJ will give the kill right on back over. It'll take an extra second.
a lot of
because
TL
he has to
fans in
wait
the
for
crowd.
flames
Calm
there,
down.
But that is Team Liquid tying the kills up.
It sounds bad, but this might just be a good death. It's better to just die and crash the wave than to just watch Impact.
Oh
race
yeah,
in your
this
face
mid
for
matchup
2
is so
minutes.
entertaining.
I think the wave
Wow.
did crash top, so Thanos will eventually catch the wave now. But it's kind of like the lane swap tax. You know, Core J flash on
Right.
top, Daniel flash on bot.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, APA.
Oh, damn.
Go in there after JoJo, but JoJo's
Whoa!
Vulcan's there to help him out. The Braum making his way to mid. He's barking at him.
Oh, shit!
The lobby all
Bro, you got an alt
is
chat!
actually coming back.
Drop that
to
alt chat!
APA.
JoJo?
The first words he typed right in
Question
the
mark.
lobby.
That's it.
Okay, let's see
Just
about
question
Thanatos
mark it.
Sniffing around towards the grubs, though, should be fully cleaned up here by Umpty. But that was quite hilarious in mid lane with the flashes traded too.
And they got
could
Dragon.
keep on visiting with multiple ganks towards mid. Interesting that both
Did they get
supports
kicked
get
out for
very
BM?
active.
No.
That's support 101.
Yeah.
You know, Core JJ died
BM
on bottom side.
Trash
He's
talk's
like,
apparently
"Great, I'm
NA
on top
thing
side
now.
then." He gets the
Organic
kill
or not.
there.
Yeah, that's what we call death tempo. You die in lane, you have home guards out of base, you run somewhere else and kill someone. It's all good. Honestly, dying in lane support isn't that bad as long as your AD carry can farm. If your AD carry gets stove afterwards,
Let's see
that's
this.
a problem.
It was actually close for a second.
So here we go. The patient Vulcan.
he knows
from
Brahm's
the side
somewhere.
lanes here, and JoJo is able to bait him in.
APA all inning on a timer where his team is on the grubs and he doesn't see the aim team.
He's
It's just
sweating a
really
little bit.
bad, to be honest. It seems
Whoa, coach! Settle down, man! Whoa! This game must mean a lot to him.
Spawn agrees with your take on that.
Settle down, coach!
That water bottle has seen better days. So is Blabber, though. About half HP left as his
Uh-oh.
is getting invaded here. Umpty, Core JJ, and Daisy all working together as the 2.5-man squad. Impact joins up with them now as this wave is just getting eaten up by the turret. C9 going to try to get Thanatos back.
Gold's
closer
even now,
to
though,
this before
actually.
much more gets lost.
There's a
Vulcan doing
flash.
a good job there, marking Impact with a winner's bite. Impact will summon up
This is
the
gonna be- I don't think they can
equalizer
kill.
to try to
Walk
keep
over the
himself
Rumble.
protected well enough, and now TL
Kill
going to punch
Daisy.
right on back.
Kill
Blabber
Daisy.
and Thanatos both down to below about half HP. And minion wave still not all the way cleared out.
Ash
The
is
EXP
strong.
gonna be split up a
Are you
lot
down?
there. As you can see, Berserker go
No way.
after APA.
No way.
Varus might be a level
Oh,
down,
shit.
but it's that last shot. Beautiful.
Oh,
We got
shit,
Berserker
bro.
going in there.
And
Oh,
the
shit.
mid-lane
Here we go.
deficit now is going to really mean a lot
Oh,
this
shit.
game because
Why'd
those
you
are the two
pick
best
Corki,
scaling
man?
champions on both teams. JoJo got the advantage mid, and then APA dying bottom now over to Berserker to also get the Ash fed is going to be a big difficulty.
How did they go
here
from
for
blowing
Team
both
Liquid,
their
although
sums
they've got
to
some
this?
crafty plans.
This is straight out of Looney Tunes. There's a brush just right there, but Impact was hiding in the super brush. Core JJ coming up to help Impact.
That was a nice play.
again. That croc is going straight
It is what
on
it
the
is.
barbecue.
I kinda
Core
don't like
JJ
the Rumble being left
serving him
open
up.
constantly. I
Another
know it got
kill
nerfed,
comes
but-
through in the top side for TL.
Just another case of my wave is bad, guys. I don't farm for 2 minutes, or I go here and flip it, and if he's here, I just die, and yep, he's there. Core J is always there.
Unlucky flip.
I hate that guy. He's always there.
Corey,
when you don't
yoink
want
the
him to be
kill, it
there.
is what it
He's
is.
got some pretty good game sense.
Wha-
He's
oh!
or something. Washed.
Okay,
Can
but
you really
Okay!
So that
Dude,
one
that's the
actually
worst.
really
I'm a
does
typer
sting, 'cause
myself,
you know
bro.
APA's
It
already
fills me
feeling
with
like,
rage
then I
when
went
people type
bottom,
to me.
and also
Like,
lost
I get
another 1v1,
so
made another
mad.
mistake.
But you want to, like,
Maybe it was
ignore it, like, oh, I'm
something
not
here.
bothered. But it actually bothers you.
He-
Oh my.
I mean, that's how
He's taking the fight
Especially
still.
if
Yeah,
he made a
Smart way, I think,
stupid
the
ass
whole
play.
time, and he'll be fine, I feel like. Look how long it took for Berserker to kill him.
Especially if he's typing when he didn't even do anything.
I think he's trying to challenge. Yeah.
Oh shit, their coach is actually mad, by the
He can just
way.
kill the wave and just dip, you know?
Wait, this guy is disgusted with APA. He is
Just
disgusted.
looking around confused. Where the heck
He's
is
like, what the f are you
I don't
doing?
know. Do you know?
I'm confused.
Kobe,
What
do
the
you
f is he doing?
know? I don't know what he's doing.
I was about to be like, oh yeah, he got his Valk off as the arrow stun, so like, you know, he's gonna be able to keep running after the stun wears off. But
Yeah, I feel like when you're the quote-unquote loser in the game, like you die all you once, and you're playing against the fed guy in the aim team, if you can just farm, you're doing your job, right?
Yeah.
This is
Neutralizing
I
their
mean, they're
Impact
still
is your
up.
winner.
though.
Look at the gold graph.
All things considered, they're still
And
up.
you're the loser in your team right now. All you have to do is just
And they have
farm
grubs.
and scale.
So, I mean, it's
it's
not
a
bad.
very common saying in solo queue that's just relax and let me carry.
yeah,
It's more like
that's
an
Impact right
thing.
now to APA, which is unusual for this team.
All right, JoJo getting back to safety down here in bottom lane. Umpty again just looking for any opportunity to be annoying here on this Ivern.
Yep.
They are trying to create some space for APA to catch back up in the game. 0-2-0 on that Corki thus far.
Ooh, is he gonna
Blabber
stop
does have
him beating
control
this?
over the top side river right now to try to
What
secure
are we actually
these
doing?
grubs. First
What's
one's
our bot lane
down.
doing?
There goes the second. Brand just clears these incredibly quickly, so we are going to
Question
see a
is, can
3-for-3
Zerker
even
carry
glove
this game?
split this game with that last Pillar of Flame.
Ash?
And we still have about 30
I
seconds until the
think
second
because
Drake
he
spawn,
has
so
a
we'll see if
Braum,
Team
he
Liquid
actually
can trade
can.
back on the neutral objectives in the bottom side of the map, the way that C9 just did in the top.
I think there's no way C9 gives over this dragon here. They don't have their Liandry's yet, or their Static Shiv on Jojo Pion. Triforce on APA is pretty good. They got some plates bought while they're doing the grub, so...
I mean,
Teal
you gotta think
might
about
actually try to fight
lockdown.
it, but I feel
Varus
like
will
Zerker
never
have
get an
advantage.
ult
They should
range
just take
Ash.
any fight they can
Leona
before
ult,
the
yes,
Iron
they have
gets
plans,
redemption,
but
before
even if they
get,
hit
like,
Ash,
the
Braum
Bork on the
shield.
Varus.
I actually think Brom's so
Impact does
broken. I
have
don't know why this
TP.
champ's never banned.
He's pretty strong this game.
TP available for both top laners.
Impact also has a level lead over Thanatos. I mean, Thanatos, when he absorbs experience here, is going to ding to 8, but it's still going to be a full level lead for Impact.
Feels really good there to have that Rumble at that point of power with this
I have no
objective
idea
fight
that.
coming up. But it's C9 who looks to make first rotation into the bottom side river with the Ocean Drake now alive. Umpty's still hanging around, trying to
fight
get a little
this.
bit of vision, trying to
Less
get a chance to
TP.
walk forward
There's
and
a
see
good
what's
flank
going on
ward.
with these brushes.
I think they,
And JoJo just got his reset off, so he's
Yeah, that-
bringing his
that
newly
pink
purchased
ward at Blue Buff's
Static
way
Shiv
too
down
strong.
to, the bottom side of the map for this possible dragon setup. Vulcan leaves one ward behind, but TL
this
making
current
a
patch,
strong
yeah,
move.
LCS plays on
They
live.
do have the Blade Ring King now on the Varus, so they could try to fight at this point.
I mean, if Impact comes down,
Impact is not coming down. He has TP though, and he also has priority in lane, so he can always TP first
Yeah.
if there's a fight. Or he can choose to just not TP if Thanos TPs and take top tower.
I like this Fog of
got
War
that.
toggle by the observers.
one.
'Cause
I mean,
it showed
objectives are all
Impact
even.
going into the Fog
Yeah,
of
yeah.
War.
Oh,
shit, we
and
fighting?
then Cloud9 are like, uh-oh.
Dragon's top.
All
For
right,
him, flank
C9
ward?
looking for their
No,
approach
but-
angle here. Both teleports going to be cast, but the
They just
Ocean
run.
Drake is
This is
already
off.
secured
This is
by
one.
TL as they look to make their exit. Berserker's zoned out there as Impact
Okay,
takes his way
so
in,
that's
and
something I've
guarantees
noticed
away
happens
from
so
C9
much in
not to run into a
LCS
Rumble that's
that
got
I
that
didn't
equalizer.
see
So it
at
looks like all we're going to get, despite
the
the two
World
teleports
Cup.
showing
I
up and
never
both
saw
teams
that.
being there, is
Like,
just
they
one
make so many of
Drake
those
taken for
plays where
TL.
you can
What
tell
was
they're
that
on
call from
comms.
Cloud9?
They're like,
They're
yo,
just
fight. No,
observers
no,
here.
you want to fight? You want to fight? No, no, no.
Just
Like, you know what I
watching them
mean?
do it, like, yeah, enjoy
They,
guys.
they,
I feel like
they
it was,
teleport down, so someone told Thanatos, get down here, and then they just don't.
it was weird how they just look
Yeah.
at them, then teleported, didn't even use the Ash Arrow, and they just watched them take it.
Oh, shit.
EA trying to make the moves here on to
Leona took it
The
again.
shutdown happens, but it's Core JJ taking
Yoink.
the last hit.
Honestly, he's
Core!
He's been setting up a lot of plays.
Maybe, you know what?
support players matters too, Coach.
Maybe Core wasn't even griefing me in solo
we're
queue.
trying to accelerate the
Maybe he
engagement.
actually just
Feel
wasn't
like
even
the
griefing me.
frontliner
It's just how he plays. I don't know.
He's still behind in gold. He needs it.
Yeah.
All right, well, they'll at least get, solo tower goals.
Maybe it's what he does. I don't know.
For
You-
APA.
Oh, the last plate. 2 seconds. 1 second.
No! Oh, that feels
Wow.
so bad.
That
dude.
last
Really
play.
bad.
Yeah, that
first tower
missed it
goal
by
is
2
good.
seconds.
Pain. Actually, pain.
Unlucky.
Only have more
Actually,
grubs.
does steal a lot of kills in LCS, though.
Yeah, if they could have just got the other grubs, then
So jungle diff.
yeah, exactly.
man. Come on,
It's
bro.
just it's
To be
not-
fair,
So
this
we're
brand has
blaming
been
Core JJ for
non-existent.
taking the
What are we
kill, and
doing,
we're
Blabber?
blaming
Actually,
Empty
now that I
for
think about
not
it,
getting
where
all the
has
grubs.
Blabber
losing
been
second set
ever?
of grubs, correct.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I feel like
We're all
they
saying
haven't
Supports and
right-clicked
junglers,
Enemy
man,
Jungle
they just
once.
say
Guys.
The thing about Ivern
They're
is,
ruining
Ivern's a
AD
jungler that if he falls behind, he can't
I can't
farm
go
his
in
own
there,
jungle.
in peace.
That's like one of,
my
like, he
Ivern
can't.
might
You
be
just
on our
run him
team.
over. But if he doesn't
All
fall
right,
behind,
C9,
then he can
they're
do whatever he
now
wants.
looking to potentially fight for this next neutral objective, this Rift Herald. Spawn to the top side
Whoosh.
river. Berserker lets the arrow fly, but it ain't going to find any target here just
He's
yet.
dead.
Instead,
That's
they're
good.
going to
Gonna
put
have to flash
Daisy
this.
up, as now the Chains of
Rand
Corruption
flashed
find
it.
their way onto Berserker, but he immediately cleanses it to continue his own
I don't think they
retreat.
can fight, though. They've
C9
gotta hit those.
now forced out of control of the river, but Core JJ and Umpty are both chunked. It looks like C9,
Yeah,
though,
bot
not going
tower.
to take
It's
any sort of
Rift
a
Herald.
fight
It doesn't
because
matter.
JoJo is split pushing bottom lane right now. He's just taking the tier 1 turret himself.
Yeah, I think you have to give it, like we've been going over, the inventories are very different. Impact had his fully completed Leandries, and Thanatos
Correct.
for
Just
Renekton
doing this
hadn't got
dumb
reset
shit.
off, so Thanatos has a Ruby Crystal and a Longsword, along with his boots and shields.
He's
so.
on low budget this game.
Yeah,
Jesus
that
Christ, I
is
mean,
He
he
was
was
around
outside.
the entire game.
Thrift Store Renekton is not buying the name
Wait,
brand
true.
items
Look
from
at-
the shop this game.
look at
As
Renekton's
Team
items.
Liquid, with their control over the top side, River
Brother,
has earned themselves
what?
another neutral objective.
Surely
that
he's sitting on a
Rift
lot of
Herald
gold.
picks
No,
up in
he's
their
not.
pocket
Oh my
as
God.
Berserker looks to crash the wave here mid.
Oh my
and make his
God.
own rotations through the enemy
Red side
jungle,
top.
potentially with
We
Blabber.
gave first pick
We're
Rumbles.
just gonna
I mean, they
step back
lane
towards
swap, but-
Vulcan here, maintain this position in mid lane.
Game stayed quite good for TL here. I feel like the only person.
Where
in
did
C9 who has any
Thanatos, whatever his
goal
name is,
lead
come
is
from? I have no
Berserker,
idea.
But Ash is not very easy to play against, Rumble,
What
You
region?
just get
Yeah.
laser drop on your head every
Not
single
A.
team fight. I don't think they
Leo?
necessarily
Was he
outscale
playing on a
either.
Korea Academy? Ah, okay.
Jerry is good, but that's about it.
Yeah, but JoJo would have to pull out some crazy team fights there to be able to do it. I mean, they do have a lot of CC too to try and set him up with you know, possible Ash Arrow picks, Braum follow up. So they definitely still have a lot of options to create.
He's one of the most
plays.
hyped prospects.
On Seri with this goal lead.
Also,
I'll
bro's
feel a lot
getting
more
paid or what?
If I was C9, no shade to Jojo Pune or anything. But
Oh, what are we doing?
Yoink!
Stolen away.
Crap 9.
Team Liquid's got all 5 dudes hanging out here.
Rob's out of
They've got
wards.
that Rift
Leona has
as well.
3.
They could drive
Okay,
it in
let's
if
go,
they
bro.
want to use the bonus from their 3 grubs that they got early on there, but it looks like they're just going to let
All
it do
vision
the
top
normal
side.
charge.
No drivers?
No vision
Yeah,
bot side.
sometimes
They
the
should know
driving
this.
gets a little dangerous.
If you don't drive the Herald, don't get the Void Might.
Oh, shit.
Exactly, but now the immediate engage coming out with
Ooh,
the
shit.
equalizer combo and impact. Just
Bro,
flashes
Rumble
for the
has to
guaranteed
go.
kill on Blabber.
He combos
Team
too
Liquid
well with
sees
people.
their
Oh,
angle,
shit.
And they take it. They found 1 kill already, and they aren't done yet. Team Liquid still trying to keep this pressure on, but there's no minion wave. Daisy is
Rumble
going
has
side
to
of the
go,
turret.
and
It'll
I
be a
don't
1-0
even
trade
believe
at the end
Blabber
of
is
the day.
playing the
Are
game.
people going to look back at this game and just think top diff and you know, or is it Core JJ ganking top a bunch?
It's definitely more soup than top cap, I think. I think, okay, Teal will say top cap, but Thanos is saying support cap.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. We have to
true.
keep all of our
Let's see lane
blame.
swap.
points
You're right.
of view.
Yep. I will say that was not a very good help play from Team Liquid until that solo
Hey, the
player
lane
and
swap was
League
just
Master
goated,
for
bro.
Coordinate Impact. I feel like they
whatever.
should drive the Herald in to get the Void
Wait.
Mights.
Yeah.
Like
whatever you call it,
Zerk's
small.
not going to carry
Call
anyway.
him whatever. Some people call
Give
him
him whatever.
Grubbies, some people call him
Give him a
Midas.
free lane.
It's actually really safe too.
Camp top
The
lane?
ejection distance is really far. And
You
the
go
shield
flying.
Is big.
Unless they have like a Poppy or something that stops you.
Do they really
If
even
you're
play
flying
around
down
to Ashar,
the
though?
Herald, it's
If it
very
hits
easy
Corky
to
or
get the
Ivern.
grub spawns, so the tower stays alive, but Teal got the fight. Now the question is, can they fight the dragon as well?
Are you
Should
saying
be
Lee?
able
What's
to.
your jersey number, little bro?
Alert!
Isn't actually-
Alert!
Shut up.
Everyone! Thanatos has an item. He got his
go.
item.
Okay,
18
he's on the
minutes.
board.
There we go. Black Cleaver
18
completed.
minutes.
He can shred the armor of.
Being immersed.
Corky has plated
I say
steel caps.
we.
They
It
all
makes
have-
me feel
they
like
all
I'm
have
there on the
aftershock,
He
rift.
can chop those shoes up.
Oh, the aftershock. There
Yeah,
it is. Good.
and W2, it's like a combo where you get more the more armor you have, so it like stacks up.
All these pink
Yeah,
boards, oh my
Leona's
god.
actually goated.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree on.
There's giving it. We have to give
I
this
mean,
vision.
the live patch nerfs only to damage, you know, still just as tanky as ever.
He probably misses Goldrinker a lot. But
Jesus, they're
nonetheless-
giving all those wards.
Oh,
Close. They got his flash.
Core JJ ready for the immediate flash. Zenith played to follow it up, and now Blabber's going
This
to be in
brand.
a spot yet again. Core JJ grabbing a killing spree. As Thanos
Slow.
goes
Okay.
back.
Zeri's free fired.
Down.
Kill Daisy.
Berserker gets the killing spree, and
Oh, he
Vulcan
missed that
now
Q.
under
Nice,
pressure.
okay.
He jumps back to the safety of his team.
He chased slow. Okay, Zerker's cooking.
A triple kill over to the Ash, but he finally falls. JoJo needs the last
That
kill.
fight was without their
Trying to keep
jungle.
himself alive with the
Oh,
single,
shit.
But it ain't gonna matter. A double kill over to JoJo. A triple kill over to Berserker.
Oh,
And a
shit.
For Cloud9.
What a fight!
That was clean.
Good for Team Liquid, but they just got outplayed in the second half of the fight. I
Let's
guess.
rewatch this.
Yeah, I mean, Core JJ.
Spawn
makes
just
a
broke
really
the desk, by
sick
the way.
engage
Okay,
right
it's a good
after the
flash, though.
Asher
Core J
here
went in,
on
but
the
it's-
Blabber.
like,
This is
he's
what
seeing-
you're talking about for the
Yeah,
start.
That's a
Liquid had
disgusting
good
rumble
Blabber's
ult.
head, but you get all the spells off before. The brand has so much damage.
I think
even if he
Impact is
dies,
winning too
he's
far.
died.
How do you even get
The
there?
brand passive is so much damage, and how did Tina win this?
It's just because Impact
slow
was
play it.
solo versus JoJo and Berserker. So the double AD carries
Jesus,
melted
Zeri
him from
needs
the
to be
safety of being
banned.
behind
She's
Thanatos.
so annoying to deal with.
And JoJo and Berserker, an AD carry meta,
Yeah.
able to chase them all down. Zeri, one of the biggest benefits, always being able to chase people down after these fights too. But
That rumble
the
ult was
flash
perfect.
re-engages.
I
Where's
didn't
the
see what
reaction?
happened to him
Completely
after,
unfazed.
why he was that far.
This is the
normal
opposite
damage
of
job.
Spawn. Yeah, we've got the one.
I mean, Rumble
very
got one
emotive
shot, by the way.
coach, and we've got the other just completely stone-faced here.
I think probably he was unhappy with how the game was going up until that point.
They still gotta run it back.
Okay, so it's that was the balancing out fight.
Yeah.
That brings him back to
Good
his
vision
hero.
plan,
Okay.
actually. Oh my god.
Well,
He
Team
was like,
Liquid,
you should have been winning these fights all along.
Okay,
You
Brand has
should be in a
flash
better
now,
spot.
so he doesn't
Team
die.
Liquid's clearly unafraid. I mean, they're still potentially looking
Ooh, that
for an
push
angle
is
here. They've got
annoying.
control over the bot side river. They're trying to keep C9 trapped in mid underneath this tier 1 turret that's honestly looking pretty shaky.
There's a massive gap in items between Berserker and Yon, though. I don't think C9 can lose a team fight unless Berserker dies first. He has no flash. They could play around that.
Just
Ash
go
arrow.
full YOLO.
Gotta hit these
after
though, bro.
the-
Clutch out.
after the enemy
full
Ash,
send of
maybe.
Berserker.
Yeah.
I think they can still fight.
Not going to get the
They
chance.
really
Not
wanted
yet, at
to.
least. As it looks like AP
It's
and
too hard to
Umpire
get
just gonna
vision,
start
actually,
up the
because they don't know
Drake on
where
their own.
Rumble's at.
C9 despite the advantage they might have on their AD carry, they are not
they're gonna go in
their
anyway?
way towards this Drake very quickly.
Oh,
Now
shit!
There's a catch. That's Impact being found out. He's got to be
Bye-bye!
careful, but he can't. He's
Oh my
already
God,
down.
this JoJo's gonna go
Beautiful
crazy.
execution there from C9.
Oh,
Find that
shit.
pick, and now they want even more. JoJo
Oh,
goes
wait.
in looking for Yon,
Wait,
but
oh,
JoJo
shit.
went way
Why
too
do you- he has no cleanse, he has no cleanse?
Now Yon flashing
No
away
cleanse, no
from
cleanse, no
the
cleanse, no
line,
cleanse.
But the last shot in the air takes him down.
Baron, Baron. I'm on a Baron. Baron.
It's a 1-for-3. Cloud9 wins the fight. Baron's on the board, and they're marching into the top side river.
Yep, they've got vision control.
Iron has
over
no
it, too.
flash.
Vulcan
This is
gonna
not
pop the
stoppable.
blast cone, so there's no easy entrance.
Wait,
for
he has
Umpty.
Daisy, though.
Umpty and APA.
Rekton has
will
ult.
work
There's no
some
way.
Real
There's no way.
magic here to get
There's no way.
inside. Vulcan on Braum can tank up the Baron quite
And
nicely.
Daisy's dying. There's no way.
They might have to work some magic, but C9 has their anti-mage
Gonna go for it?
crocodile ready
Umpty
to try to
Dumpty,
get in the
you're not
way.
built like this.
Umpty,
Umpty, you're not built like this.
He's
He's built like this! Oh! Oh, shit!
Clutch. Umpty saves the day.
Call him Team Liquid.
Bro, you know how hard Iron steals are?
Magic. Steals
You
the
have no
Baron.
execute.
He's
You have no
gonna
bonus
get the
damage.
Baron buff.
It is a 100% raw smite.
Huge
He has
swing
no help.
back here for
No
TL.
way, bro.
They got everything.
Umpty
They got the Dragon
Dumpty
2, they got the
redemption
Dragon,
arc?
They got a shutdown onto Jojopyun, they got the Baron, and they got mid tower. This
Holy
is C9.
shit!
I mean, this pick
Clever.
was really, really good from Cloud9. And then JoJo kind of just forces it here.
Not a good
so
game
even
from
though he
him, I
does
must
go
say.
down
The
because-
outcome was good though.
Yeah, exactly. That Zenith Blade connecting.
Umpty Dumpty
Brand
Giga
on
Chad.
Leon
It
that
might be,
bounced
bro.
into Yon that killed
I might
him.
have hated him for all the wrong reasons.
That must be before Baron, right?
On live, that pip up on live, someone's dying. Is that
Ugh.
JJ dying?
Yeah, I think we got Core JJ dead to Thanatos during live at the same time. Looked like we
Oh,
had
wait.
Looks
Or
like
died
a
how?
to the head.
yeah, potential archery wound. on
Hey,
the
no
support.
flash Leona.
The coroner's
just-
men over here, cause of death, Ash Arrow to the head.
It is what it is. Sometimes you just die for the cause.
Holy
aka
shit,
putting
bro.
out
I mean, the
vision for your
problem.
team.
Okay, you gotta think. Yes,
Core JJ,
Corky's
3,
not
4, and
online.
3
What
here
if
on the
Corky
Leona.
does
Has
get
been a part
online?
out of 75 kills.
And
here
Varus
that the
isn't
team has
online.
accomplished.
What if
Like,
Varus
he's
gets
kinda
on?
just
Actually, he
setting
was
up
kinda there.
everything.
He's part of both teams. Yes, and kills.
He's got the action score stat.
He can do
I gotta.
Highest
I don't think
amount
I've
of
seen an
Yon
Ash in
there.
pro play
Yon.
1v9.
And he's slow by the rallies.
Yeah,
So, I guess
the
we're about to see.
Blaber's brand is just
Nice
got a
ult.
lot
Oh,
of
he misses that
lockdown on
Q.
him, but Yon, he doesn't get caught out by the
Burning.
spear.
Oh, he's
Again,
gotta be
the
dead
stun
here.
not
He
connecting
cleanses the
means
slow to
he
get
can
re-slowed.
still try to get away.
And then they have to waste my
Eventually
kills.
Over the top. Yon stays alive. That
Holy
looks so
brand's
dicey,
broken.
man. But now the
Jesus,
equalizer
that
comes
Rylai's.
back, means TL might be able to
Oh,
chase
good
him all
engage.
down.
Iron Shield pop.
JJ goes in again. The man is crazy.
He's eating it all.
Looking to
This
engage.
TP's way late.
Thanatos barely hanging on as the TP from C9 to
This
bring
is a
in
fucking
JoJo
game.
isn't going to do a lot except try to cover the retreat.
There has
Team
everything.
Liquid keeps the push going. They've still
really got
Baron
Baron stolen, by the way.
45 seconds, and APA wants
Ugh,
to
his
back
ult's down
in.
now.
JoJo uses the lightning crash to again just keep
the wave.
himself alive, clear out the wave, and hold off the Team Liquid tide.
Cena just walked it off. They used nothing. Only one TP and Vulcan Summoner heal. That was it.
And they almost saved the TP too. They were holding
That
it for
cleanse
so long. JoJo
from
did
Varus,
not want
which
to
is a
use
step
it,
in the right direction.
and he didn't actually end up helping with the retreat. That was very, very close to saving literally everything.
Besides the mid tier one, they lost right after the Baron. Cena didn't lose any towers at all with his Baron power play from TL. So not
So,
a
when's the
very
next
efficient
dragon?
Baron from
Minute and a
Liquid.
half?
Koji lost his summoners, Yon lost his cleanse. So
Yeah.
honestly, not that big of a loss given how bad that Baron steal was for C9.
I mean, whenever I look at Baron, I always just look at the total number of gold you got, right? It's 1,500 for the buff, so
Plus
you got
is good.
seven.
Minus is bad.
Yeah, 700 extra gold beyond just stealing it. That's not a
Look at,
ton, right? Like
yeah,
that's
it's not.
one turret.
Zerk's
so
build, by the way.
not the worst thing that could happen
This
for an
nerf
early
Kraken?
20-minute Baron. That in a lot of cases
I've been
could
seeing some
completely
high-low Ashes
destroy
go
the tempo
Trinity
game.
Force.
I think probably the worst thing about that
Thoughts?
Baron is that Umpty used the gold to buy a McHale's, and so now they have an answer for if one of those Ash Arrows does hit. A lot of them have been missing, but when one does for the pick, if Umpty is around,
I don't
you know
play
you have
Ashe,
that
so I don't know.
safety.
So my question then would be, what even is the game plan for C9 to find a fight if your only engage
Can I get-
mechanism is that
can you give
arrow
your
to
thoughts
the
if
head,
you're
and now
Challenger?
we've got the
You're right,
bandage
you're
for
right.
the
Sorry
arrow
about that.
wound.
Learning, sorry.
How are you going to solve the pick or make a play if you're C9?
Well,
Yeah, I
Blabber
don't
can
know.
engage an A champion. in the
I don't
game.
play Ashe.
Okay. I've seen it on any champion.
I've seen it in
You
game,
saw him
playing
trying to
against
pick
me,
on
but my
Impact
team
for the
sucked,
second
so it wasn't
dragon,
my
or
fault.
third
I
dragon
lost.
it was. He has his flash up very soon. There is a problem though. The only engage I have with the Ash Arrow, and that'll be Mikhail's. So
Yeah,
how they
man.
walk forward is a question when APA is just gonna stand here and look at them and they can't really stop him from doing this.
How are they going to get in here?
Vulcan
Bro, I
might have
can't
to pull out
believe
some
Soul's a
heroics with the
Baron.
Braum here.
Flash Q, Braum.
Yeah, in there. Ultimate, slam it down.
He's low, guys.
Brain has Merc Treads. These guys are really sweating.
Leading the charge towards the
Okay, they
truck.
got that. AP to space check. What are you doing?
Far forward.
Whoa.
Got the kill after
We knew they were. Whoa. Okay, Leonardo, this is terrible for him. Umpty slowed with no flat. Oh my God, that is through. What?
Chopped by JoJo and Corjay.
Bro, Jinty did the same thing yesterday. What is it? They might end the game off this, by the way.
And he's going skating straight over the wall, looking for more impact and Yawn.
What are we doing? Bro, that Team Liquid coach is gonna. Brother, he's gonna Maokai it.
Just going too far.
Jesus.
Why are you walking into
That guy.
Why are you walking into the danger
APA is
zone?
about to
Because
get
that
the.
was Ash Arrow into Mikhail's.
Oh
but
my
Braum
God.
is right next to him, so you immediately get the
Oh
Braum
my
ultimate
God, bro.
to knock
APA,
him.
take cover.
APA down.
I think if Umti was in range, when the arrow actually hit him, he could have Valkyried away from the Braum ulti, but he was just a little bit too out of range. And APA, I think he was doing a good job of holding the entrance for C9, but he just went a little bit too far.
Oh, show that. We want to see how he's picked.
We start
This is
this
the wash
after
after.
the
And
critical
with Rylai's.
So we're just going to get the chase down instead, but that chase down does result in Dragon number 2 going the way of Cloud9.
I do think Teal had a really big condition in the game here, that they had control over the area, they had the zone. Yeah.
Oh, he knows he's fucking trolling this
now
shit.
spawn check-in?
I was hoping we were going to get the spawn reaction, but
And maybe it's censored this time.
yeah, maybe there may be one less desk in the room.
Yeah.
But we've got the
I
Baron
think
coming
the-
back
wait,
alive
I
here,
think they
very,
stopped
very
showing
shortly,
him, by the way.
15 seconds till that's alive, and C9
Because
has control of
he's
the
probably,
top
like,
side
doing
river.
some crazy
You see the
shit.
Control wards placed in the brushes.
Like,
Clean fade
Gamerku
check. Yeah,
probably got
it's like
scared
one
and
of
left.
those moments where you are thinking, all right, well, our engage might just be one of them walks into us, and that time they got it.
I really like that he was like flexing on them, you know, being in their face, throwing phosphorus bombs, throwing rockets, and like telling them like, you can't go through here.
Right.
But then the arrow just hit him, and there was no Mikhails nearby, so
Nice.
he just kind of
Actually, somehow got vision control, kinda.
pathetic.
Not
I
even.
must say, like the way that it's happened.
Sometimes when you're
He'll
trying
play
to
it so
bait,
well, and
there's
then
just
that's how it ends.
yeah, it's just it's a little
Yeah,
bit of
they
a
do get
tragedy,
vision
but for
control.
TL now they've got to work with the game that they've got in front of them. 1.3 thousand gold lead for C9.
APA is kind of
Tied
egoing.
count,
That's
APA
big damage, though.
getting a
Oh my
lot
God,
of
Ivan
damage
Mikhail's
there
down
on
is
Berserker's
big.
Ash.
That's what it can look like.
Right.
It's way long
That's
cooldown,
the
though, so
idea
Ash
here.
will be back up.
You cleanse it, and then you jump away.
If they
before
just, like,
Braum's there.
don't lose the game before then.
They're trying to cut
And
out
Daisy's dead. That's a massive cooldown. Okay, Ivan has nothing. Ivan is literally a tree in real life. But he's nothing. Not a champion.
But C9 still holding strong enough.
Teal has so much better standoff power. They have more range. They have more. Hang on.
Okay. Equalizer and Solar Flare both going to be used there for
Ivan has
not
no
a whole
flash.
lot of gain. It's now Umpty has to try to get away. JoJo.
Oh,
wants to gun
JoJo!
down. JoJo's already chasing a little too far. Now
Where's dead? He has no flash. He's dead. He's dead.
His own jungler as JoJo
He's
down
dead.
to just 10% HP.
Ooh, why am I so Varus? And ult! They're all dead! Berserker cleans up. Oh, he's melting! What the f- was that rump? What was that damage?
Flame spinner from Impact saves the day.
I think JoJo could have stayed. He could try to TP. It's gonna be way too late.
He cooks up 2 of them, and Vulcan's about to be dessert. Team
Dude,
Liquid
if that was all
Fire,
Rumble damage, by the way,
man with
Rumble
the
has
most
got to be
games in the
banned. I know he got nerfed, but
just
what is that?
shows you why he's still doing it all these
A
years.
story of overcommitting in the team fights.
Yeah, I mean, that
It looked
story
good.
is why this game is so back and forth.
Yeah.
We have them kind of trading turns doing it. Now on the Baron, does JoJo...
I don't think he can steal this one, guys.
Wait,
He's going Krugs,
burst
boys.
fire?
He's going Krugs.
We had one Baron steal, but what about second Baron steal?
I'm gonna watch this
Not
VOD.
time. I really feel
Ash
like
melted.
C9,
There's
they-
no way that
they
was
had to
Varus.
fight
I thought it
already
was just a
when James
white.
in. He couldn't get
They
out.
played
He
it
slowly-
slower. I think it's
slowed
just
by
one.
Berserker and Vulcan.
He kind of just
Hang
flashed
on.
forward.
Then there was might be a chase down here.
my God,
This
he's
is like
gonna
the
die.
most painful way to die, getting chased down by Leona, where you can't
Being
get
stunned
away,
every
and you're
second.
just
The blast
and you're
cone
just
there.
waiting for
Blast
Leona's
cone, blast
friend.
cone.
Oh.
It launches in the other direction.
Double
but
dash.
Can he get away? Oh, he's going for the wall. He wants to try to use the lizard escape hatch,
We're not gonna get a
but it's
replay.
not going to work. The
APA.
chickens betray him.
Good job by APA using the fire cannon, extended range there, hitting the blast.
Well,
cone,
and they just had to play it slow.
Good direction
That had
for
killed
his
for
team.
free, and they flashed
Yeah.
forward, and JoJo
And
was
a nice
resetting.
follow-up Q from
I don't know.
Umpty, hitting the snare
The
here,
comms
so
are
they all
so,
follow through,
like-
but here's a look at how it
LCS
started.
decision
I
making,
really
like
feel like Teal shouldn't go so deep. They already had zones.
Team
Just play with the
synchro-
range, but here, once Berserker
synchronization is
overcommits,
off.
Look at Jay. He is so dead here. He is slow, and he will never not be slow. At this
Yes,
point.
he's just
I think
perma-dead,
C9
so
takes a free kill
it's
here
just
on
free.
J and just calls it a day. But look at everyone from C9. They just
And now we go
flash in.
forward.
Flabbers in a very deep position. Berserker flashes in and gets 1v1 by Yawn.
I guess Corky hit a full-range rocket, as well as Rumble and Varus ultimate.
Man, Impact, though, is actually the GOAT for Team Liquid. He's just roasting
Oh,
both
shit,
of
okay.
them right there.
It's fine.
And then he had the
Fine.
Zonias.
He's fine, guys.
Time, too. This man
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna play it
is
slower.
so
You can't flash
good
forward.
at League of Legends.
Rumble can be more than just an equalizer sometimes. And Impact is definitely showing us that that is the case.
Okay, Team Liquid, they're still not up a ton of gold, though. It's still only about a 1,000 gold lead separating
Look
the
at the
team.
flash on him. He has
Impact
hourglass.
is gonna
This
get
is-
caught again, trying to
Oh,
use
Clint?
that stasis
Okay,
to
but they
keep
got him?
himself alive, but there's
Nice.
no way this time.
They
There's
might be able to
no
space race,
chance
run it
the Rebel
down.
team
We
can
can
get
curse
there
the
in
goat.
time. Yeah, we got some
still
powerful
works.
magics here.
There
boys.
should be
There's the
Dragon
magic
for him. Ivern
Ivern
needs help
for
to
the
Dragon, so
steal,
he
and
can't
now
solo.
there's the
They
magic
run it down
curse.
mid. Everybody has to
Impact getting
recall.
caught out here after having the huge play in the previous
That should be
fight.
Dragon.
Now it's a 5v4 for C9 for the next 40 seconds.
So Baron is useless, no?
Yeah, I mean,
And that is their Baron
He's
push.
going to respawn, and there's 20 seconds
What is
on
going
it.
on,
it's
bro?
like,
Somebody's getting
what do
picked
do?
over and over
This
again.
is the seesaw game. This game is such a seesaw.
They got one tower mid this time. So every Baron is one tower mid.
Okay,
So
so after
4 more Barons, we can win.
I was gonna say, do Nexus towers count as mid towers still? We get
They
one
do, right?
tower per Baron.
Oh, is the
Probably?
gold
I
even?
think Nexus towers count as mid,
Gold even?
top,
Is it even
and
game?
bottom towers.
Okay, so
they
they're-
count for all
Ash
the
has
flex
no
rolls.
cleanse.
Yeah, exactly.
By QSS here,
Nexus
you think?
tower is flex Q tower.
How many Barons does Teal need before they get the base then? Is it 3?
They need
Or
3
Look
more.
at that
for
gold
the
graph,
towers,
by the way,
and then they need
Jesus.
a 4th Baron for the next.
for Nexus?
So maybe 4.
But you can substitute one Elder Dragon also.
Okay,
Right.
so 3 Barons and an Elder Dragon.
So you got to get your math correct.
Yeah.
Multiple formulas.
Okay,
I
this
see, I
is
see.
it's one of those.
Thank
It's one of those like AP chemistry things where there's.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna.
But there's multiple correct answers.
Baron.
Towers, so it's actually better.
all right, science boy. This one's a little too big brain for me.
I used to have a take that was that in low elo games, Dragons always beat Barons because the soul is permanent.
Right,
But
you
the Baron is
can't enter the
temporary.
way.
This is not low elo game.
Right,
But
This is
the rule,
C9TL.
the rule might still hold true.
Gold point and 4.
Dragons be better.
Not sure if it
We
matters.
remember back to the what was it? The Energy versus Shopify series
That
with
took
the
an hour.
Elders and Baron trades and souls and all.
I don't
this
got
other
time for
stuff.
the. Hey, LCS, I don't got time to
Souls
sit
win.
here for
It's the
4
bell
hours.
curve on the far
Hey,
left. You
Sunday,
have that Shopify game.
my day off usually.
Go through the
I don't
bell
got time
curve
for a
on the
4-hour
far
game.
right. You
Tell the
just get
players
back
to
the
wrap it up.
same Scenario.
In that bell curve, the middle tier is the joke, right?
Ash is so useless. If you consider where she's at in
You're
gold,
on
Top of the bell.
or how ahead he should
You're
be,
right there.
Oh, man.
50th percentile.
or should have
I
been.
really think nothing is going to happen in this game until the Dragon spawns.
Probably,
It's
yeah.
C9's soul, so TL.
He's actually down gold now, and he was up
the
so
best
much.
soul of all time.
Well, there is going to be Baron,
But it is
1 minute.
permanent.
Also, Varus is
Entire
sitting on
minute
his-
before the
it's-
before
this
the
Varus
soul
is
as well.
almost
Do you think we're going to see anything
impossible.
for that Baron preceding the soul since there's about that 75-second buffer, or no?
Yes, BT
I think C9 will be happy to trade Baron and Soul.
Sitting on
but
an
it's too
Ivern
far
with
away from each other to
triple
trade,
support
so
item.
I really think both teams will just kind of like play an A-round.
that one
you know, back
bow
and forth on
BS
waves, and then
reduction.
Okay.
Or
Elder-
armor and
I have
MR,
faith someone
and he's
is
sitting on a
going
Negatron cloak.
Core JJ has flash, dude.
J-
I have
Jojo's
faith
fed
in
as
that.
shit, though.
When Baron is on the map,
I mean,
someone's
Jojo's
going
fed
in.
as shit
If
and
you
is
flash
annoying
now,
as shit to
you won't
kill.
have it for the Dragon.
But then you just have Hex Flash for it.
That's true. He's even more enabled. Yep, here's the A-round.
Fine, they can
And
blast your
Teal
top
still
side.
has
We don't
the
actually.
send-off power.
Where's A
They
ramming
used
mid, by the
APS
way?
Fire Cannon, they used the Iron
Where's
Shield.
A ramming mid?
You actually get the full ARM
Oh, and he
experience,
misses?
too, 'cause of the
And the
Iron
Brain has the
Boxes.
hourglass? Okay, but they got
Blabber
2
getting
ults.
caught a little bit, but a nice use of the Zonias.
That's a good
to prevent
hourglass.
most of that
2 ults for
follow-up
1.
damage from ever
And cooldown's
connecting.
long as shit, though. Kill Daisy.
Root Caller plus Daisy, not going to lock
They've
anybody
got
up any
mid-prio,
further
though.
That's a
either.
big
They
flank.
protected the
Oh my
wave.
God.
They've got mid-prio here for TL.
They can cut him off with Equalizer here as well if they try to go through a choke.
And Thanatos with no Dominus is not going to be nearly the threat he would
Jojo's-
like to be
this
if
guy's
this turns
playing
into
like
a
a psycho.
full-blown fight.
I
But a
do
very
not like
powerful
that blast code.
leading him on
What
forward,
is
and now
that?
The Equalizer comes down too while Daisy just keeps punching.
Jesus
C9,
Christ.
Yes, they are going to get back to the base in time to be able to make sure they save the tier 3 turret. Nobody's going to die on the way out, but this does mean Team Liquid has total control over the Rift to set up here for a Baron that could be spawning in just 45 seconds.
They do get the big crab
Okay,
as well.
this has to be the
OP
last
crab.
Baron.
We call it the CCTV crab.
Okay.
It gives vision everywhere in the whole
This has
game.
to be game here.
So
It
now
is.
everything is
100%.
wiped out. for-
Whoever
for
gets this
C9
Baron,
here.
whoever wins this Baron fight wins the game. It
Yeah,
has.
Cena has no wards anywhere until
There's
knows
no
it too.
roll.
That's the most powerful thing about the crab is that it gives
They're
you
going
vision
to
what
A-ram.
they
They're
don't
going to
have,
5v5
what they do
mid to decide. What better goddamn way to
Kill is
do
like
it?
not on Baron here, but Cena doesn't know that.
C9 at least does have the hawk shot there from Berserker to try to get a little bit of an
Attack
idea of what's going on.
We see the
They're
Baron.
like, they're definitely
The
not
Baron is
over
completely
there.
dark. Berserker's like, yeah, I'll take the blue buff here.
Got to keep that. Hey, that's the team-wide blue buff.
And we're back in the mid lane.
All right, back to the
All
Back
right.
to the A-Rim.
Here's that one we find out. Someone's going in for sure, right?
Oh, shit.
75 seconds till the
Okay, there it is. It's
Solar
whiffed.
flare.
It's whiffed.
Not gonna
Miss
find the
Leona
hard
ult.
CC on anybody.
Wait,
JoJo
joint there.
trying to
Ash
take
ult
shots
hit,
back
but
and
instant
forth.
cleanse. Got his hourglass too. That's free.
Out here.
Jojo's kind of chunked.
The stasis prevents any
Nah, it's a
foul.
terrible R. It kind of
Jojo's
zones,
back
but
to the
Jojo's
wall.
free firing.
Equalizer
Kill
gonna
Daisy,
come
kill
up,
Daisy.
and he's sort of in a
Jugger's fuck.
zone.
We flash forward, bad comms, GG.
Flashes
What the
in. Whoa! What? That was not coordinated with the rest of the team. Team Liquid now gonna look
It's
for
what-
even
it's
more.
GG now.
Berserker
What-
about
what-
to
what
die.
just-
APA
redemption kill.
Oh my God! Umpty with the artillery redemption to snipe down the enemy AD carry. Vulcan is caught in between the rest
Oh,
of
game
Team
over, Leon.
Liquid.
What was that?
But meanwhile, back in mid, JoJo's pushing there. I don't think it's gonna matter. Team Liquid's got the full
It's
five-man
over.
squad
What
marching
just happened,
down
by
top
the way?
lane.
TL want off of this.
That, I
seesaw.
don't.
They're
To be
gonna just
fair,
keep on
that
pushing
was
top
a
lane here.
very
Go for it. JoJo
confusing
wants to
fight.
defend, going for the minion wave, trying to cut down on their siege.
Oh! What's going on?
Well, Team Liquid shouldn't be able to win here. I would say, if nothing else, Brand can just suicide and just vomit all his spells into the wave. It's Brand, so I would think that that's going to be successful. But C9, they're going to lose the tier 3, but they hold the inhib.
It's because they
That
wanna
was
defend
such
the
a hard
soul. They
fight,
do not
'cause,
wanna
I
give
mean,
over the permanent buff here. So
honestly,
they
the
don't stick
comms
around
that
for
one
the
up is
inhib,
insane.
And they want to immediately go over here, make sure Cloud9.
They're kind of
can't get it.
trolling though. Wait, they got top
Fully
tower. They're
evened
running
up.
bot for
Max
Dragon without
dragons in
resetting.
this game.
Couldn't we just go Baron here?
Probably even worth it because Teal could have just gone to the Baron and then to the Dragon, but the spawn timers being different. But now C9 has a chance to like rush the Baron here. They know Teal hasn't based yet on multiple of their players, so I think Teal
They have a gold advantage. We gotta start it.
Straight up, just run to it and hit it and right click it. And I think
we just start it, guys.
They might.
Yes, they have double TP, but like,
Viber
I mean,
looks like he wants to hit the
what
Baron.
better chance is there?
TP.
Dandos has TP.
Yeah.
He's still here actually.
All right, it's a couple of TPs coming in from the side of Team Liquid.
Everett CC, we gotta go.
Pretty deep teleport there, but now a lot of damage on
Oh, bring it, Brando! Everybody slowed! Oh my God, they're gonna wilt this!
to get away. APA nearly killed JoJo.
Art's the last one alive!
Team Liquid falls to pieces.
No, they didn't just troll that macro! What are you doing?
It's just over like that.
It might just be.
C9 wins!
JoJo just decides. I'm done.
What are you
He
doing?
has been so
We went top
aggressive on
inhib
the
instead of
carry.
Baron.
TP was
No, top turret! They didn't even get to him! Straight to Dragon! You didn't reset! Ivor gets picked! Because they have no wards, they've been on the map forever! And they lose game 1! It's over!
Yon's got his wits end, but I think it's the end of more than just his wits.
What
Team
the
Liquid
just happened?
done in game 1. C9, it was back.
C9 wins?
It was a slugfest,
What
but
the
C9 is still standing when the bell rings at the end of round 1.
That feels a little disappointing, no? At the end, how that game ended.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know. The fights were so.
What just
exciting.
happened?
That I agree with. I agree with
So
that.
I still really enjoyed that one. I mean, I really liked how JoJo was playing this Zeri. Whenever he had flash up, he would always.
Bro, that is
jump in
exactly what happened
aggressively
to
into
NRG
action, try
yesterday.
and bait someone, and then
I'm not gonna
still
lie,
use QSS
I said
and
TL
flash
wins
and
2-1.
outplays,
They are
getting
tilted
right into the
as
middle of
shit.
people.
It might be a
Man,
C9
that
2-0.
was actually a banger. Impact, I
Holy
feel so bad. You got to give some honors to him. He was pulling a
Holy
lot of
shit.
weight for TL.
Game 1 is done with a win for C9, and it's time to break down this week's Pogo to Moment featuring Umpty's clutch Baron steal. This was a huge
Bro, to
part
be fair,
of the way
this
this
Baron
game went, and it was
Baron
honestly kind of
steal should never
foreshadowing how
happen.
back and forth the whole game would be.
He landed the Q onto the Renekton, takes it in, hits the smite, job done right there. Boom. Doesn't
That
matter if
should
I
never
die.
have happened.
Instantly buys a Mikhail's after that as well.
Oh my
He knows
God.
it's a
Okay,
one-way
I gotta watch
trip,
this
but it's a
replay.
trip he's happy to take. Securing that smite was huge.
What the f just happened?
Second death.
And he is
Because I was kind of like
They're
raging.
going to lose the tier.
Okay, so let's see what happens.
Like, yeah, I'll take the blue buff here.
Okay, this fight is
keep that- hey,
so hard, by the
We're
way.
back in the mid lane.
All right,
This
back
is
to
such a confusing fight.
back to the A-Rim.
here's that one we find out. Someone's going in for sure, right?
75 seconds till the draft.
Yo, man.
Dragon Solar Flare.
Okay,
Not going to find the hard CC on anybody. JoJo
Ash
trying to
ult
take-
hits. Insta McHale's, insta Hourglass. Okay, this is bad comms. Because, like, I think Ivan has to say, guys, if you get Ash arrowed, I have McHale's, don't blow anything. Because, for some reason, Impact is spamming his, like, 2 key. For Hourglass when that happens. he did not mean to hourglass right after he McHale'd. He was able to hourglass because he expected to get followed up on after he got Ashe ulted. So he was trying to just find a window just to hourglass, but he didn't expect the McHale's.
Great shots back and forth. Impact.
Okay, whatever.
Caught out
He
here.
did his hourglass and McHale's, so it's actually worked as this ult. Okay, this is actually kind of a goated ult, Rumble ult. Imagine calming this, because you can't walk backwards. You can't. Look where, like, for Vulcan, Berserker, they have to, like, walk. I'm like, pointing at my screen. They have to, like, walk, like, this thin path. That is it. They can't walk forward. So they have to go right here.
Any follow-up as JoJo.
So they're just like, oh, shit, let's just stand here. As well as Ziri and Blabber over here. Like, look how this is.
Comes back over the wall. The equalizer going to cut off.
No, this is the right fight. I'm watching both fights. I'm just saying this is what caused it. Right? So the Brahm's like, oh shit, this, let's get out of here. And then Fancy, whatever his goddamn name is, I don't know if, does he, okay, I'm not flaming. Does he speak English? I'm being, like, does, I don't know if he does or not. He's learning that a little, not too much. This actually matters in pro play. It matters. He speaks a bit. Okay, because maybe the comms aren't, like, fluent enough that he understands, like, right on the spot.
Equalizer going to cut off.
Because, I mean, there's no world, what does he say here? I'm flashing in! Fight! Fight! And he, like, there's like, what's there's no comms there. There can't be. He just, like, did it, I think. Like, there's no comms. Okay, so they're, look at like, Zerk and Vulcan. They're like, what? Zerk and Vulcan don't even, like, accidentally right-click back towards him. Right? They were like, that. And then, as well, you have JoJo and Blabber still just hitting Daisy. Like, this is a terrible fight. It was hard, but... Okay, he's dead.
Whoa! What? That was not coordinated.
Everybody has to flash, whatever. That's very hard. He flashes, redemption kills. Blabber's alive, but is he alive?
With the artillery redemption to snipe down the enemy AD carry.
Watch the last fight. It's not the last fight. This is part of the last fight. They don't base, dumbasses. It all goes together.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Okay, so right here, you go for the end, you go for inhib, you go for, if you get Baron, you'll eventually get this tower later, and you will as well get the dragon, right? So only one person needs to stay here for this tower. I think the rest go Baron, or unless you're playing for the end.
Liquid's got the full 5-man squad marching down top lane.
TL1 off of this seesaw.
Okay, they got the turret.
Keep on pushing top lane here and try and go for it. JoJo.
Okay, there's 30 seconds on bot. I mean, Ziri actually stalls decently well.
Well, Team Liquid shouldn't be able to win here.
Okay, they get the turret.
Can just
what the is this? So I think at this point they realized, oh shit, soul spawning in 10 seconds. Do we want to give them the soul? Honestly. The soul, I don't know if it does anything, but you either, dude, I think you just send one top for the turret, you get the inhib, or you go for the end. It's like, now they're f***ed up. But yes, somebody does ping Baron. So like, okay, do we want Baron here?
So I would think that that's going to be successful.
Then they were like, but do we give soul? And they're all like, no, and they go to soul.
But they hold the inhib.
It's because they want to defend this soul. They do not want to give over the permanent buff here, so they don't stick around
whatever.
for the inhib. And they
your tempo is
over here.
Your tempo is so. Everybody's sitting on gold, unspent. You blew all your vision. Core JJ has no more wards.
To the Baron and then to the Dragon, but the spawn timer.
Like right here, they're sweating. Like Rain and Zero could be on it anyway.
TL hasn't based yet on multiple of their players, so I think Cena has to push here and just go for the Baron straight up. Just run through it and hit it. And right
okay, but they see JoJo mid. They're like, oh, they're not on Baron. Porky has to reset TP. Now all their wards get vision planted. Right? So we know they're not on Baron. We know they're not on Baron.
All right.
Umpty Dumpty has a ward there. Right? They're TPing. They see that.
TP.
APA TP's on it anyway with them on full vision.
Coming in from the side.
Gets Ash ulted. He thought I was gonna hit, and I didn't even see. I don't think I saw it.
Team Liquid, APA.
Right? He's one shot over. They're like, oh guys, we can fight. Look at this brand. Oh my god. Look at this bladder play. Ult? Wait, the ult? Wait, the ult didn't bounce. Wait, he actually didn't get a brand ult bounce, and he still did that. Wait, really? So he just ulted for the E spread.
Now, a lot of damage on.
I mean, it worked. But they were already, like, Ivor's already dead. This game is so here. APA can't move. He's slowed. Zerker's free firing. Jodo's free firing, and they lost off it. They 100% lost this game off this dog shit macro. This is dog shit macro. What are we doing? Wait, TL should have good macro. They all have been together for a while, haven't they? What are we doing? This is dog shit macro. We gotta call something. There are like 5 calls. I kind of want to hear the voice comms. Don't they usually do? Sometimes do voice comms?
I learn about like English or just like NA culture, so
maybe not. Maybe not.
Impression for
maybe not. Maybe there was a bit of a voice communication problem.
When I first came like NA.
I'm kidding. Wow, what a game, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LCS Summer 2024. It's a matchup we've all been waiting for a while now, and Game 1 definitely delivered. C9 and TL both come out swinging.
What I'm saying is, they both had bad comms.
We have face checks, we have team fights, and then it all just comes to an end.
The comms are bad both on Team Liquid and on C9. Like that, right before that, C9 lost. That should have been the game. Dude, why was Thanos flashing in?
I actually passed Blabber in the bathroom, and he was like, "They're just lucky they got that Baron steal." But my favorite part were all the team fights, though. Like the team fights were exceptional.
They really popped off.
They were high level, like mechanically and individual level at least. So good to see.
So what do you guys want to see differently? Let's start with Team
Liquid. No
first,
APA on Corki. Do not put him on Corki, man.
Ban Gnar, and then Cena pick Maxon. The only champ impact plays that is good.
God, his Corki looks so bad. No, it actually looks disgusting on other champs, but no Corki.
Okay. It's very illegal that it happened.
They need to fix the Rumble issue.
If a draft goes the same way, which it is so far, the first ban is different though. It was not our first ban last game. It was something else. I don't remember.
Alright, Ziggs banned out.
Also is different. So we'll see an Aurora ban here from TL. I'm assuming. I think Cena will keep.
TL's like the brand.
Classic.
You know, I swear to God, that was the most underwhelming brand game I've ever seen. I felt like he ever played, and brand was still useful. It's Rylai's. It is just Rylai's on brand. Trust me, I'm a brand abuser myself. It is just because of the way his Rylai's work.
Team comp, you know, perhaps Sejuani or Maokai or something in top lane, perhaps, and which brand is good against.
Yeah, remember the last time around, the last ban in the first part was that Sejuani from C9. So
Aurora's still up.
Pick that. Yeah, Aurora. This might be
Renekton was a problem.
Just going ahead and calling Team Liquid's bluff, saying like,
opening it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope so. I hope so.
Don't ban Aurora. Oh my God, that would actually be hype.
Yeah, thinking about it right now, like, guys, it's an OP champ. Do we open it? It's this impact, right? Can he play Aurora?
Yeah.
Can he?
APA, how you feel?
No. All right. No risk. No risk. We're not letting it through.
They're 1-0. We don't need to take any risk, guys.
They're just trying to
giving Rumble
get it
again
across the finish line. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna see the Renekton, the Brand, the Gnar banned out by TL, Ziggs, Kalista, Aurora banned out by C9.
I don't think you ban Renekton to pick Rumble. That doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't think it does either.
Right, because the Rumble should just beat him anyway.
Yes, so why'd they ban it? And that Renekton wasn't a problem.
I think the hover was just more of a reminder.
Yeah, like, I just shit on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now he went Ezreal. I didn't see the timer.
Of the team last time around. And they still go with the Ezreal.
Okay, they got the Sejuani.
Ezreal. We're talking about how it's still actually quite strong in the meta.
I forgot. Guys, by the way, I'm going to have to play ads before the game. So you do not get them in-game. Sub up or shut the up about it. Apologies.
On that side, especially when you have
I have to.
I do think that.
And I have to do. I can't just remove the ads. I have to have it.
Giving C9 a pretty easy Sejuani Ashe Freljord combination here in the 1-2.
Then do you think that is also going to match a tank and go like Maokai or something here? Because
almost definitely.
They seem so much better when he is on tank play.
I think two outcomes. Either
What are
TL locks in
What are
Leona
we cheering
Ivern,
for, bro?
which is Leona's best pairing is Ezreal, so that's kind of obvious.
I will dominate
I think
since
it might
highest
be
level
Leona,
game we've seen in
Ezreal,
A.
Ivern,
Thoughts?
Or Maokai, we'll see.
And
And
then
then
Dude.
Braum, Sejuani, full third comp from C9. That could be likely. Could also be like a Karma blind pick in 4-5 for Corey J.
I mean, I'll say this, it was way better than like.
Maokai or Corki
What was the second series yesterday?
TL's been practicing. Maokai is likely.
Would not be surprised
100
at all,
Thieves
too.
and whatever,
Yeah,
were like
there it is. Okay.
FBI's like
Ivern-
flashing in
Nah,
place and
next
shit.
time, Maokai.
Yeah,
Like that game.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely know their identity.
Now it should be Corki. Yes. So
Yeah. All right, APA.
He's going
this
Corki
time around, see if he can
again.
clean it
Why
up
do
a
they
little bit.
do
Early
this?
game was a bit rocky for him.
a little bit.
Like he was doing damage later on, but bro,
TL lawyer.
they got Maokai. Oh my god, it's Umpty Dumpty Maokai. I'm playing ads.
I think. I don't think they
Bro,
want to
TO2, it's C9 2-0. We have Umpty Dumpty on Maokai.
Put a lot of work into that side. I like that. The prep coming in here.
Now the question is, Thanos has played
Great, now my
11 games
predictions are
on
wrong,
two
by the way.
champions that are currently banned.
And they gave Zeri again.
Not this game.
This champion hasn't lost in like 3 weeks.
And one game, Skarner.
Yeah.
Well, Skarner doesn't get picked very often these days unless.
Are we banning Braum? Are we gonna give Braum as well?
You guys do it. Nobody else does it.
We can tell his
And
level
that's
of
why it's big season.
we can tell his level of confidence by which one of those two directions he goes.
They banned Braum for
The
sure. Or they
Camille,
pick
he notably said in the interview afterwards, he was like, I just told my coach, I want to be the one who wins or loses the game. And then he slams the Camille pick.
He
Versus a Cassante is like, it's fine.
I want to say that was against me, and he did win the game,
Uh-huh.
but he was not the reason he won the game. But anyways,
But he wanted to
they
be.
do have last pick top this game if they wanted.
What are we doing,
There's
guys?
high value in both support and top last pick. The bans are Rumble, which is Impact's best blind pick if they want to play a matchup that wins
Okay,
lane.
they did ban the
The
Braum.
ban
Okay, there we
signals
go.
A Leona blind pick for Core J.
Now, what
I
are we
expect
banning? We're gonna
to
ban
be banned
Leona?
here by C9, unless they have some sort of plan of picking
They
it.
ban a top later.
C9 is thinking about it.
So, also, how do you feel about Impact's Jax? Because that has been another thing that Team Liquid have kept in the wings, and they are very willing to lane swap as
Yes,
well.
that's-
You don't ban Leona
just
because there's things to
wonder
play
what
into Leona.
they can-
Okay, banning Bard.
The Bard
Maybe.
ban is interesting.
Vulcan
I will say Core J can pick something like Karma or Bard blind pick when he has Ezreal and Maokai in his team. He has tank already and CC already.
All right, Team Liquid. What's this last ban going
What
to
is
be?
this
Will
last
we
ban?
continue
Jump
to
or
see
top?
more targeting of this support role?
There's no way it's
full
support.
Freljord anymore. That dream is dead.
Rakan? Vulcan plays
Braum has
Rakan.
made sure of it. And there's the Camille ban. So
Okay.
they are respecting.
I don't think Rakan's good with the Ashe, like I
Thanatos'
said.
fifth pick, potential carry pick there from the top side.
If they go Leona, I think you might have to go Rakan.
Cassante blind to
I
look
do
an
think
angle.
if he goes
Oh, they
Xante
pick
here,
first.
Vulcan
Oh,
last pick,
Alistar. Vulcan
it's a
Alistar.
slam
You
dunk
get
Udyr type angle for Impact possibly or Jax.
Bro, we've shown this sign 3
I don't
times.
actually know what Thanatos will play into Jax blind pick at this point. Once his 3 champs are out, what does he actually play?
There it is.
Does he just go for Xante and then Impact goes Jax or Udyr? That could be what's happening here. Core J picks Leona, I'm imagining. Udyr Leona?
And then there's Rakan Alistar up.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing too
You're not
crazy.
excited about it, but you don't hate it.
It's Teal's.
Okay.
It's Teal.
Strong front line
It
on
could
the
be
side
Jax.
of C9. Lots of pokes so
In
far
it.
for TL.
Not happening.
No, you're not believing this
No,
one?
no. This is not happening. I don't believe it.
It's all
No.
just a bamboozle?
You're not a Kennen plus,
really is happening.
plus Leona.
Nope, I knew it was not gonna
All
happen.
right, he called it. He called it.
You never second guessed yourself.
Mordekaiser.
Not for a moment. Not for a moment.
I was not backpedaling at any point.
I like seeing Mordekaiser locked
Mordekaiser
in.
is the answer
I'm not sure
for
it's the
Impact.
best champ.
And this is not like a Zeus cosplay. I know people are
It's
going
not
to be talking
bad
about
here.
that one.
Karma,
You remember
no
back
way.
to
Ezreal
Impact
Karma's
already,
good, but no
Mordekaiser,
way.
Like he turbo stomped.
Oh, he
That was
did
a
go
true
Karma.
1v9
So that means
game.
that they can go. Wait,
definitely have
since
confidence
he went
in this
Karma,
game.
that means they can go
Tank
Enchanter
junglers like
bot.
Mach, the supports can play range
Wait,
champions.
don't-
Now you don't longer have to pick a tank. 'cause you
Wait, we
already
got double
have
enchant.
one.
I don't
Also
really
top
consider
laner tanks
Karma an
this game.
enchanter.
So then it's time to play
I
Karma
think she's like a
and Lulu
support
and
caster.
Bard and Seraphine.
all these champions that
But
Zeri
Lulu's a
loves
full
working
support.
with, because when Zeri was terrorizing the game at the top
Wait, this
of
is a toss
every
back.
single
Ash
tier
Lulu
list, she loved
is
having those
Karma.
enchanters,
Wait, let's
the
see how they
Lulu
do.
or the
Surely they
Unique or
don't lane
anything
swap,
else
right?
that can just buff her up and make her a raid boss, and that's what we're going to get this time around.
Getting bot
It'll
push,
be the
they
Lulu
fight for
to
bot
help
control?
The Zeri and the Ash kite out.
I'm gonna say
It's a
right
Lulu.
now, this
What do
game
you
is C9 win.
Same, right?
Yeah.
You have Humpty Dumpty Maokai.
It works, right?
It's just like a remix
Overall,
to
I
the
think
song.
Mordekaiser
It's the
just
same
isn't that
song.
good of a
It's just, like,
champion.
slightly different.
But
I
he
would
can
say
just take
I was
out Sejuani
already
or
last
Cassante
game
if they
hyped
ever
about
fight.
JoJo's Zeri mid. Now to have a Lulu with you later.
I think
as
Zeri's
well,
broken.
The mid lane
Completely
matchup, I
game-breaking
feel like,
broken.
That's got to be some C9 favored. So impact on Mordekaiser. He literally picks a true 1v9 champion. See if he can do that again.
Literally 1v9. He's alone up there.
Actually,
No matter what happens.
Is
he'll be
Mordekaiser
alone.
a 1v9
I like
champ?
it
I
from
don't.
TL.
What
think
are we
that the
talking
Karma
about?
pick
Is
good
he?
when you have a tank
No
comp.
way. Champ
Pseudo
sucks.
tank comp. Okay. He's like not really a tank. He's like a
give impact some speed. So
was
later
okay.
in the team fights, he can navigate.
Chase
it a little
people
bit.
Wait, Mordekaiser's too outdated. Oh,
Whoever gets ahead, and his
swap
lane
the
phase will
scene like
stay
I was
ahead
playing
as well
again.
the whole time.
Do you think
Sometimes
we'll-
I get carried
Actually,
away.
for sure.
Do you think we'll get a lane phase?
Oh god, please.
After game number 1, I have
on my
to pose
knees
the
here.
question. I have to
Just
pose
one
it.
lane.
Mordekaiser's good 1v1 in a vacuum.
I feel like you don't last pick Lulu
Yeah.
to not lane.
Maybe
Okay.
Impact 1v9's in the
Kobe,
pick.
you don't
I
mind
guess
pick
I'll have
Karma?
to see.
Do not
I don't think he's a good
Okay.
champ.
Although Karma is very good lane swaps because she
He
can
can
get
be a good
mid
in lane. I
Right,
think he's
yeah,
too
you can be a little
slow. He
terror.
skill shots.
Okay, let's do it.
Take
Let's see if
Ghost?
Team Liquid can take
Plus
us
TP?
to a third game, or if C9 can 2-0.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you can't QSS Mortal.
Team
I
Liquid
keep forgetting
squad.
that. Is that not broken?
5
Okay, so they
members
are
combined
playing
to
for
get
bot
Bio
bush
on
control,
that
like I
bot
said.
side.
So maybe this makes me think that they don't want to lane
They want
swap.
to have one guy in
Is
the
they want
right
SQ
side
and Bush.
on lane and one guy near the flag where Jan is right now. So when they come into lane, you can throw your spells at them.
Oh, the fans are
I
getting
missed
it.
this. I missed this so
The
much.
fans are fighting as hard as the teams are,
Oh,
man.
are they chanting
I
against
love
each other?
that.
For some reason, they're louder yesterday and today than they were yesterday.
Yeah,
I don't know why that is.
for some weird reason.
It's just your headset, man.
Yeah,
It changes,
it's
it
not
changes the noise volume and
Oh,
stuff.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? What's this?
You go this
Oh, this matchup begin? You gotta
How'd you
lose your
guys-
shit.
Almost
That's-
lose when I'm
That's how you know.
How'd
that
you
he's
guys
locked
almost
in,
lose
'cause
when I'm
he
trolling?
misspells
Or
everything. 'cause
trolling,
he's
yeah.
just
The
got to get it
APM
out
crazy?
there. Yeah, APM matters more than
All
spelling.
right, so they are lane swapping out of
That's
that.
the hip fire type, not putting
I
extra.
I
aim
missed the
into it, but
EWC
invade
chance.
for
Stop
the
it.
lane swap.
Stop it.
Sven, you did not beg hard enough.
Oh, come on, man. I want to see some action in the bot lane. Some fist fighting. Wait, this could be good for C9 though.
Yeah,
This
kinda-
does not look
Liquid
good for
just
them.
trying to-
What are they doing? They
In
didn't
fact,
expect a
little
lane
bit too
swap?
close here, yeah. Immediately blowing the flash on the Mordekaiser at level 1, really big since this
Oh,
champion
God.
has no escape mechanisms of his own.
Mordekaiser
It's very
has
easy
nothing,
to
by the
set
way.
up a play while this cooldown is
You
not
level
available.
1.
Vulcan is just going to stick around and continue harassing Impact, keeping him away,
Now
trying
what?
to slow down
He-
this
wait,
jungle
what is-
start
they can't
of
farm.
Umpty and Impact together. Meanwhile, back in the
You're not
mid
getting
lane,
that camp,
JoJo
Umpty.
just taking
There's no
shots
way.
at
What are you
APA,
doing?
What'd you do?
already
He's trying to get
with
one
control
si-
of the
Oh
lane.
my god, he
OJJ
did it for
coming in
one
from
little f***ing wolf.
Continued
Oh my god.
takeover of the enemy jungle happens for C9 as they'll steal away the wolf.
Oh
too.
my, that's just
Small
depressing.
wolf win though for Umpty. Able to get him, and he flashes the icon there. CoreJJ trying to help out APA mid.
If you're just a lone bot lane, that's gotta be worth
I will
something,
say,
right?
I hate lane swaps, but it is good for C9 lane swap because they do lose bot in early game, so why not?
All right.
He
I mean, why
admits
not?
it.
Yeah,
All right.
it's messed
Not
up, but it
skill.
is what it is.
Under torture, Sven had to admit.
Maybe it's hope.
All right. Well,
Maybe they do
we got the
lose
extra
unless
two
you
little
play
small
Hope Elite.
wolves,
We're like,
but
oh,
that's
if
about it as far
Ezreal
as
misses
the
Q
little
and Karma
skirmish
misses
there. Of course,
RQ,
Impact now
then
with
we
no
win.
flash, but,
See, it's like hope
top lane's
chess.
gonna have a struggle time anyway.
Got a good
He
smart.
actually
You
walks
gotta
up under
predict
the
to
tower
play the best.
and cancels Thanatos
Can they actually
recall.
dive him here? I don't think they can.
Just-
That's 3.
They don't have any CC. I
Berserker
think
is
Lulu has to
level
tank.
3. Vulcan's going to take the
There's
turret.
no
after
way.
give it a
What do we?
start.
Maybe
All
level
right,
2.
yeah, Impact
fine.
is
It's
still
fine.
staying alive for now. TP
just-
coming in, Impact down to 200
What the
HP.
fuck is
but
going on?
with the teleport, there's no way that C9 can continue this, so APA,
And the APA is taking the
teleporting in
CS
to
to
save
give me I'll
Impact.
carry.
See how quickly JoJo can push mid then to try and punish that.
Bro,
teleport on
these
the
lane
top side.
swaps
Can they
make
dive
the game
down? Those
so
bot lane.
goofy.
What spell he has skilled yet? If he has W, I think they can't dive him.
They
with
should
his
have
W.
impact teleport
Wait,
mid
he
too,
TP'd
so they
bot?
don't drop the.
So both mids TP to the top
What
lane to
is
save
going
them,
on?
and Impact TP'd mid. This is
Bro, lane
Liquid.
swaps. What is
Get
happening?
a small lead out of this whole situation in experience, that is.
Yeah, in their scenarios, correct for both teams, trying to not lose out on any of the extra waves there.
Oh, just go to lane, man. Some of you little bitches.
Is probably the big difference here.
Right.
To a level 1.
Yeah. Thanatos will get level 2 shortly.
One small thing is that Blabber got a lot more camps than Umti, so TL needs to secure all the jungle camps here for Umti. I think they will be able to.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's like it's hard to even like see what's going on. Okay, so top is Mordekaiser is actually up to Cassante. Blabber's up. Mid still even.
I can tell you're having
Bots
fun with
even.
the lane swaps, man.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's a hard rule in lane swaps that no matter what happens, your jungler must never fall behind, because then the whole game suffers afterwards. But Umti only lost 1 camp, I believe, out of this whole thing. Blabber will get a Grump lead, a massive lead for C9 here.
Oh yeah, absolutely, just unassailable.
I will say Grump must be like the most feels good.
Like
camp
we're
to
still
play,
like
right?
running around
yeah.
lane swapping back and
Just
forth.
one target.
Grump.
His
Sante's
damage
still
falls
4
off as he
CS.
goes, He's just a loot pinata.
It just feels good to kill the Grump.
Yeah. It's like you pop
Impact's
a balloon.
coming back in mid lane. Like, what is going on?
I mean, it's not.
Dude, it literally looks like one of my solo queue games. Worse, even.
Like, what can I do? I'm a hate carrier.
You guys remember back in the day when I played perma roaming support, like Ashe or Quinn or Ivern or anything? This is literally what it looks like.
Up like plus 102 or something.
Me running around with support, running in
Every
circles.
time he walks by, back to lane.
Speaker's doing the Grump as I'm walking by. I'm like, oh man.
Actually, I really do want to check in on that bottom lane because you mentioned how important the lane phase was, especially when you have the poke duo.
Just
of
dodged
Ezreal
it for
Karma
this.
Here.
This lane is like, whoever is pushing can maintain push the whole time and keep it. So it's really important that if you're pushing, you don't stop pushing. Once TL's bot lane gets into the bushes here and hold this sort of like line there is right here, they will keep that line.
Which is why they
I will say,
tried to
if he
fight
doesn't
for
get his
vision level
AS
1.
boots, his Berserker Greaves, for Berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but I had to. Then he can dodge skill shots more efficiently with the Fleet Footwork as well. But now he's here, it's more like a... You just have to dodge every spell to win. If you don't dodge them, nothing happens. But if you get hit by them, it's bad.
Right.
So it's like, you can never win.
Okay, so
Yeah,
everything's
that's why
pretty
Corday went
much
with the sweeper
about
really
even.
early on, so you can sweep those side brush, so you can get those skill shots off.
Pretty
also,
much.
Of course, Blabber is top side, which Sinan knows, but they didn't see Umti until... they don't even see him actually.
Are we starting these on spawn? Yes, we are.
They see him now, right? Then they start playing the game. But until this moment, they didn't see him.
Okay. Umti wants to at
Both
least
top
challenge,
laners,
just
actually,
do
Thanos is
quick
down a
smite
level.
steal on a single grub, but it's not going to happen.
And
Blabber
now
got
because
the
he
first
walked
one,
towards that,
but
he's getting
Umti
zoned from the
can
wave.
now control the pit, take the next 2, so.
I will say, Blabber getting 1 is pretty good for him, considering he has losing mid and top matchups. So not bad for Sinan.
Yeah, matchup is rough for Thanatos. Also, the level lead is going to be rough for him. Impact's almost level 6.
He's
So
down a level and a half.
that experience that
Yes, I was
Impact
calling him
was able to
Thanos.
walk
Is that not
into the
easier?
tower,
We're calling him
even without
Thanon
flash
in his
was
toes, whatever the f his name
quite
is.
big.
Call him
And
Thanos.
sometimes it matters more if you get XP
Than.
or gold. AD carries, like, they might like gold more than experience, but top winners like experience. And Thanatos is the 3rd lowest of all the people in the game.
Yeah, especially Mordekaiser as far as top lane champs goes. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm level 6 now. Guess what?
True.
I'm God.
I cannot believe you
Everybody
can't
take you to the
QSS
death
Mortal.
realm.
It's actually so big.
like,
Thanatos has to back off.
If
Just 'cause
Impact
Sante
gets,
is not having a
more
good
items this
time.
game, I think he actually will 1v2 Thanatos and Blabber on side lane.
Oh, yeah. It's not like you've got a ton of...
1v2 in
Yeah, right? 1v1 and then 1v1 again right after.
Yeah, exactly.
This could become a serious problem, especially considering, I mean, remember back to game number 1, Thanatos didn't have
They
a
don't have
good
naming rights for
game,
Thanos,
right?
so
Like,
he had to
kinda-
change. Wait, is that true?
Yeah, there's...
Wait,
Support
should I say
summoner
nothing
spell,
about it?
Impact have made good use
Turns
of that
out
one.
that's pretty OP summoner spell to have.
Impact
so.
had 2 junglers last game. Is that fair?
No, not even remotely. That's why Thanatos had a bad game.
Turkle's out of
Freak
mana
said
here.
he was
They're
making the game more
locked
about
in
one
this
on top
lane.
But, which team won? The other team won. So top lane, I mean, you
so-
pointed the
Locked in
scoreboard.
here.
Vulcan getting mid and Kojak getting top and Sinan 1. Does that
Try to
mean Miz
clear
won't
the
be
war
top?
with it.
Actually, we have a really good stat for that. Thanks for bringing this up because our
perfect segue.
our jungler proximities for these two teams are so categorically different. If we can pull up those jungle
What are we talking
proxies
about?
for
What are
Blabber
we talking
and
about, guys?
Umti, look at that. First place, 20%.
Isn't that just a story of Impact?
For
Like, honestly, like, it's really...
Meanwhile, the Umti 20%
Wait, the score's still
around
0-0.
mid-lane,
Why does it not
88
feel like
is
that?
Huge compared to Blabber, like you're talking about. For
That
him
could
up there
not
with,
have been a good
with
trade down a
Impact,
level.
so-
What are we doing?
Yeah,
hitting all his skill shots.
You TPing
Joker
back?
got
Me, he's TPing
disrespectful
now.
there, just walking right in front of APA, getting absolutely
Okay, we're going for this.
thumped in damage.
The arrow.
While bottom lane, Core JJ's got to be a little bit careful here, trying to get out
No
after
way,
using
he has
the
no
heal.
mana.
Vulcan
Gonna
and
die. He's
Berserker
gonna
in hot
flash
pursuit,
on.
but both junglers are ready to show up. Vulcan and Berserker
Clintons.
got to try to get away now.
Oh, he
but
did
they're
flash it.
immediately chasing after. Team
Blabber's got the
Liquid
flash
still
as well.
trying to
It's a
get
weird
here
angle.
as
It's a
Blabber
okay.
tries to get over the wall here with a flash.
Oh, wait, Yon went over.
Distance. Yon
Oh,
goes
shit.
for him. It's gonna be
Oh, my God.
Game 3 for Team Liquid.
All right, we're going to game 3.
Way too hard.
All right, we're going to game 3. Oh, my God. That mantra, whatever Q from Karma.
That is
RQ,
so huge
Jesus.
for TL, though. Oh, my goodness. Yon and Core JJ right over the wall. They're going to have summoner spell advantages, too. Yon was able to just arcane
didn't you
shift to
snow
follow
it?
it up. Look at the lead up to it, because they're pinging the Sejuani now. I love how early we started that replay.
Not even close,
They were pinging
actually.
the Sejuani
They have forced
so
this
early on.
so
That was
hard.
Damage. This wasn't even good for them 2v2, right? Like, even without the junglers being here, this wasn't good for C9 in any way. It's a
Hey.
slow chase. I think C9 honestly had to just sell Blabber here. Just
I mean, he can
leave
flash
and
and
die.
live
I
to
think
play it
Vulcan and Berserker
correctly.
didn't have to die here in this clip.
Oh, he just
They
hit over
were
the
gonna
wall.
help
Didn't even
the jungler,
flash.
which
Oh,
I-
my God, Karma flash.
Man,
Oh, my
the
God.
mantra
Oh,
I
keep
get
my
behind
God.
it, right? But you can't be giving 3 kills here.
And
This
they're
shouldn't
playing
have one kill
Ezreal
at most.
Karma as well. That shit
Yeah.
used to be so disgusting.
Telegraphed, they had early pings on
Yep.
Umpty coming down, and so then you're engaging into it with.
Now he's happy.
Oh, God.
And Team Liquid's about to be even happier. Blabber trying to grab his red buff. One last shot over the wall.
I don't know, because I don't know. I was
3-0
watching
and
you,
1,
and I
even
seen
10
this
minutes into
one
the game,
Ezreal. I don't know his name,
TL
but
is
he
up
started the game like 8-0,
3,000 gold.
right?
That
And he didn't ever
is
walk up or use his
crazy.
lead, and
The
they ended up
TL bottom
losing.
lane
So
just
it could happen
went
again.
And assassinated the enemy jungle, ganked him in his own jungle, and now they're ganking mid lane. Yon and Core JJ are on a warpath this game.
Almost every game TL plays, APA is on silent at 10 minutes. Every game. And they play for second drops with
Jesus,
him having TP.
everybody's losing.
He used it bot in this case, actually. But I
I
like
don't know
having the
who
strongest
gets on
jungle
Karma.
lane.
Who-
It's good.
How
It's
does
one of the
who
best
kills
things that people
Ezreal
always
this game?
compliment about
The way you
TL
kill Ezreal is
how
if
they
everybody
play
else
once they
dies
get
and he's the
their
last
early
one, he
lead.
has to make a
We
hero
showed
play.
the stats early on, how Cloud9
Is
has the
whoever
bigger
gets in
early
range
game
and Ashe
lead,
ult,
but
never-
TL have
he
been
just
much
eats
more
it.
methodical about them. So
Sejuani? He
rotating
eats
them
it.
into
What?
mid lane to allow their giant lead that they just got 3 kills on bottom lane to support the invade.
I don't
actually
think,
just blows
him
the
having a
game
lead, I
wide
don't think
open.
he'd ever die.
Hang on.
Good
That
dodge.
was a close arrow.
He might die.
But all
Core JJ
it
might
was
die.
was the
Core
warning
JJ's
shot.
like,
Blabber's
he had that
ready to
good
follow it
RQ,
up,
but
and
dude,
Core JJ
watching
gets
his LCS,
caught.
he gets
C9
picked all the
finally on the
time.
board here with the first kill
Dude,
going
maybe
over
he
to
wasn't
Berserker,
trolling
but
it
at
so
the
low-key.
same
He just gets
time,
picked
Umpty's on the other
constantly.
side of the map, grabbing the rest of the grubs for TL.
I like Koji defending bot lane while his John's doing the grubs, because he knows C9 won't contest the grubs, given how fed Yon is, but he shouldn't go further than the tri-push. He should always just be like behind the tower, hovering AP if he's going to get
That
though.
dragon.
Small mistake from TL here. I think they should have been dropping the dragon in this game with how far ahead they were, but Koji getting caught. Nice play from C9. They knew they couldn't fight grubs, so they go bot side, find a pick, find a dragon. They're playing well, despite how
Core JJ
how
was
doomed the
smurfing
game really
recently,
is
and I
right now.
stopped him in
They're
lane
playing
and
well
gold
after
smurfed
they
you.
went.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
The initial part,
You
not
said it.
great.
Okay,
but they're
come on,
recovering
brother.
well.
Okay,
Look at that double
relax,
tap, all
bro.
blue numbers for
Somebody
TL,
might have
and
named himself
TL is
Core
very good at
JJ,
this
but
part
come
of the
on,
game.
bro.
When they're ahead, they don't make any mistakes besides what Coach JJ just did.
Wait a second.
Almost no
They're
mistake.
usually the most clean with it. You know.
Wait a
Once
second.
they're
All
there-
plates
They
plus
don't
tower
make
god.
any mistakes except for the ones that they do make.
Exactly. Thank you, Kobe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got it, got it. Meanwhile, Yon, he's not making any. Ezreal, again, the nerfs were very, very small to Ezreal. And he's so far ahead, the extra gold is going to
Yes,
be
just
massive
damage.
here. They fully took the mid turret.
Like I said,
12
I've seen
minutes into
Ezreal
the
still
game,
worse.
And now they can just transfer that pressure to bottom lane. There they go.
No
It's
TP.
forced. They
Leading
know
the
they're
charge
bot.
here,
You
flashing
know
back
they're
over to the
bot.
rest of his team, and now it's a 4v2 from an easy couple of kills. Yon goes on a rampage. Blabber, nice sidestep on the True Shot Barrage to be able to barely escape, but it's still +1 for Team Liquid. 4,000 gold lead at 12.5 minutes.
Yeah. This part of the game comes very hard for C9 because they have only one
They
play.
can't check anything.
They can't go in.
Great. Now Umpty
Impact
Dumpty
won't die.
is going to pick Maokai
Yon
again
has
because
cleanse
people think it's a
what,
good
Aaron's
character.
Giant, so how is he gonna die? I've been there. This is the remake experience. Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be reviewing that bot play quite critically.
I mean, it was
C9
forced.
too
There's
over-eager
nothing to
in that
review.
play,
They
and it
just they
backfired
felt
so
desperate
hard,
or
and
what?
Now we're just here where C9 can't kill Yon because he has cleanse. They only have cleansable CC with Ashe Aaron's Johnny ulti.
Yeah.
They can't really kill Impact because he can just press R.
Yappa, I thought you guys were early game
I was
team.
wondering. I was just about to make a comment on how long it would be before we saw the yap.
Oh, yep, it's time.
Oh, it's time. APA's like, my
Kinda
my
fake.
AD carry is turbo fed.
only
It's
talk
time
when he's
to,
ahead.
Make the most of it.
APA
here.
is doing nothing in the whole game.
Yeah,
Just getting carried by ball indifference. Yep, I'm the GOAT.
That's the long-range support.
He's like, maybe if I type now, they'll think that Jan is me. That Ezreal was in mid lane.
Oh, this is why it matters. Top two
Yep.
finishers get a first-round bye in the
top lane
playoffs.
experience.
Ah,
This is,
I see.
This is just talking about.
I was like,
how
oh, they get home field
critical,
advantage.
or how important it is to get that top 2 spot here in the LCS. These two teams, of course, coming into today undefeated. Only one team will remain undefeated, and then they will try
How they
and
ever
finish
face
the
shit.
entire season that way.
Well, I feel they just have
The
to give
teams might
everything.
care more about the ego of beating your
So
team.
Impact
and
did
being
go
undefeated
Rylai's
than about the
first.
actual like first place bye and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, it's like
Maokai went
playoff seeding and
Locket.
stuff. Ah,
Dude.
whatever.
Blabber's in the top push, and he was just pinged by the blue team, so they know he's top, and they're just gonna push mid tower, and there's not much Cena can do about it. This is look at Blabber right now. He's making what we call a desperate play.
I'm gonna
Because
say
he knows
is
the game is
the way
lost.
that
So he's
Anna,
gonna push for
Antos,
the
whatever
next
the
couple
fuck his
minutes
name
until.
played.
I call
Hey,
them
guys.
patient plays.
Oh yeah, he's
Budge is a
he's
phone call
really
away.
patient.
You know he's in the arena right now,
Nah,
actually.
bro. This ain't gonna work, dog.
The man has monk mental up here, just sitting in the
This will work or will not work.
He's cooking a very slow simmering stew.
But now it's so obvious that he's here because he's not anywhere else, right?
Well, Team Liquid's just
well, he is there, but doesn't matter.
Look,
if
he checked the
TLF
bush. Check
four-
one
It's
bush.
gone as well.
TL 4 people
It might
and
get
Arrow,
2
but
I
towers.
think this is a. This
Wait,
is
what
a,
is Blabber?
Oh, the
Wait, what's
bomb's on
happening?
him. His goodbye, Blabber.
Yeah, Blabber is now on the
What
wrong
do we
side
get-
of the
oh,
rift. Patience is sometimes not a virtue, I guess, as he tries to escape to the
And
enemy
then
turret.
okay, are they
Meanwhile,
FFing? This
Jojo
game's
gets
over.
caught. Umpty's going to take the kill on that one with the ulti flying over the top. Core JJ
Oh.
still chasing after the enemy jungler as Umpty tries to get away the twisted advance onto the red buff to escape.
And
as
Blabber's
Berserker
just
tried to
farming
go for a
enemy
punish there. Cloud9 is falling to pieces
Bro, these
this
lane
game, and
swaps
now
make the
Blabber's
game
trying to
so
steal the enemy
goofy.
wolf camp. Core JJ is going to try to farm Blabber
He lives.
as he wants to poke him off a little bit
Patient
here.
play, boys. Take
No,
notes.
hold on. Let's hold on. We still got. Wait, it's another split screen thing. Thanatos almost died down in the bottom lane. APA is going
What
to
are
take
we
him.
doing?
APA still maintaining that side lane
Wait, is he
presence
gonna
that we're
execute?
talking about. Blabber still.
I don't think he
Oh,
had it,
no,
and then-
that's the
Then Ezreal gets it. Oh my god.
Yawn from up in the top
Oh my
lane.
God.
Tribe Rush lines them up.
It's.
It's cooked.
It's
So,
fine,
Sven,
guys.
who would you say is the best AD carry in the league? I'm asking you
Me.
for no particular reason in this game.
Besides me, obviously.
yeah.
Bro,
I'd say
like this is like one of those times where they're going to
depends
stall
on
this
your-
game to like 30 minutes.
Let me think for a second.
Because Jan right now
I
is
think Berserker is the most skilled individual.
Okay.
I do think that Master's having a really good split. This split, he's been a very impactful player in their games.
I have a follow-up question. Who's the best AD carry in this particular game right now? Is it the
Dude,
5-0?
I'm
It
going
might
to
be
play
the
for
5-0
Baron for another
yeah.
4 minutes.
I think that would be a pretty safe bet. Thanatos,
Nice.
he flashes late.
Oh, he
the
lives.
chains from the Karma lock him up, but Vulcan is there in time with the Wild Growth to keep the Cassante alive. Both top laners currently having the perfect top lane score of 0-0 and 0.
Yeah, not existing.
Oh yeah, and one guy's gonna lose and one guy's gonna win.
Yes, top lane
And it
gaming.
will have nothing to do with them because we picked two tanks, and
Yeah, that can't win with
reached
these
the first
cats.
spot, so
Stop.
better ball wins. That's how it goes.
Stop.
Trust me, I would know. I played like this for.
I mean,
this
do
is how I
you think
won.
they're saying like, guys, we skill?
This
I
is
mean, to
a
be
four at
fair,
least.
with the way TL played
And
the last
like
game,
I said,
there
C9
might be a
has
window.
only one type of CC. It's Ash Arrows, and it's Sidoni ult. So if there's Mercs or Mikaels or a Cleanse, it is
Doing, I think Blabber is actually in things.
just
Blabber and Thanatos
not
Actually-
gonna work.
trying to find some sort of an angle here, but the only angle is right back to the spawn platform. Impact goes over the wall. The claw to pull
Blabber wants
Blabber
out.
back in, and now Thanatos is just
Go
going to
next
drop
game,
two.
guys.
I think C9's going next on this one. Team
Yes,
Liquid's just
exactly.
smacking him around now.
I mean, the official Cloud9 account asked for a remake, so
It's
I
just
think
pathetic, no,
you're
at
right.
this I mean, I applaud them for trying to do something. They just actually can't do anything. They have two tanks, low damage, 80 carries to have only a stag shift to their name
But
versus
dude,
a Trident
come on,
and
guys.
a mana immune. So
There's
it doesn't
no
matter how
way
good the engage is,
this game
even if
goes
it does land on a carry,
like
it's
30
a kill,
minutes, right?
And a cleanse, and a flash, and a Valkyrie, and an Archer shift. You're just not gonna win at this point. So just move on mentally. Focus on next game. Yeah.
I mean, at least this does give us another game of this series.
I see this.
Best
25? I feel like 25 is
I
too
hope the
close.
third game is
Baron
more
doesn't
like
spawn
the
for their
first
2.
game
What are
where
they going to do
it's
without Baron?
action-packed and it's back and forth.
Yeah.
This one has been very one-sided, which I do have to applaud TL for, but again, it all goes back to that timestamp on the VOD of the C9 play bottom lane.
Which was forced. There was
wildly
nothing
chasing
positive coming out. I
after
think they were just
TL,
fucked
overcommitting,
regardless.
And as soon as that triple kill punish came through, Sven, you pointed at the monitor at the gold lead for TL. It was just like, wait,
3,000, 10 minutes. Yeah.
And then we're still in the replay, and they already rotated the winning bottom lane up into mid lane, and then went and assassinated the enemy jungle. So really good snowball
What
from
if
Team Liquid.
TL
with that
drags the
super
game out
large
to
lead,
tilt C9
but
before
Cloud9
game
in
3?
the next game, objective
Mental,
number one
you know,
is make
true.
sure you don't get seen on some of these plays and give such a large lead, especially right into the hands of the AD carry.
He's dead.
He got stunned by arrow.
Yeah, Impact gets stunned,
Still
but
1
he's
for 1 though.
still
He
got
might
his
not
death
die
round
actually.
here. JoJo versus Impact in a
Jesus.
1v1. Impact looks to bring down
Avengers!
the gonna find the mark, but he's survived long enough to
symbol!
get him at least get something.
And a bounty bot as well. Winnable? No, it's not. Don't get twisted, guys. It's not winnable.
Hey,
It's still lost. Don't vote no on the F5 vote. This is when solo queue someone's like, oh, we can win, guys. No,
We
we
were in
cannot.
for it. My
Remember,
official
you've got a
prediction
game where it's
was
20 to 2
TL
or something,
2-1.
You get one turret, and all of a sudden it's 3 no's.
it's whoever just got the bounty, whoever
But
just
I
got
don't
that
like-
one kill.
How APA is picking Corki,
Well, it's still
and I
about
don't like
7,000
how
gold,
Umpty is playing
7
Maokai.
kills, 4 turrets, or nope, 5 turrets, 4 grubs.
So I was kind of
And
rooting for
that's one of the
C9.
biggest issues is the territory on the map. Yeah, like TL are super rich, but it's so easy for them to get the
This could
neutral
be
objectives
Zuri's
as
like
they
first
pop up.
loss.
Baron right now is fully warded. All the towers around it have been taken already. So easy for TL to push out and then try and bait Cloud9 over.
This may be the first
like,
Maokai win you've ever seen.
Since one
True.
win condition at this point is like a TL player disconnects from the game.
Yeah, like
And even then,
which player does it have to be?
I think Koji J, DCs, they might still be able to win. Okay, that's a bit too far maybe, but it's close.
That might be.
Okay.
That might be how it
So
goes.
if it's support, then it would have to be
Okay,
like
we
a
have to
new
play for this
player.
Baron. Let's not make
But
the
if they
shield
get,
last
if they
20
get
minutes.
lucky
You're
and they
better than
roll
that,
the
right?
yawn
Hang on.
disconnect.
Here we go.
Umpty's just flying over the wall with the blast
Yeah.
cone. Yawn's right behind him. They're ready to go. They found JoJo, and that's who they're going to commit to. He tries to get away, but the Karma Tether's ready to lock him up
Gotta be
here.
dead
Getting
here,
in
right?
True Shot Barrage with a massive amount of damage into the Cloud9 health bars.
Gotta be.
Thanatos trying to body block here for his
No!
members. They both can
Yo!
treating Team Liquid. They might not have found any kills, but
Baron.
C9 is seriously hurt, and Baron is on the map.
He flashed to Rocket
Nice!
the minions there.
Did it suck, that
got,
flash?
got blocked a little bit. Yeah, you could say.
What's going on?
You could say that.
He's
But-
a bit eager to getting on the action, no? He's like 0-0-1 this game, and he's winning. He's like, he wants to be part of it too, you know?
All right, here it is though.
Hey, this
this
should be
is
it.
the Baron to decide. Let's see.
First-
Blabber has.
My internet.
Oh, his
Stop.
flash is a couple seconds
Dude,
away.
when I have
He
Twitch
couldn't even
chat
go suicide
open
steal if he wanted. Don't
on my
be a
second
nose.
monitor,
Internet
it
background
lags.
Available.
Yeah, there's just no way
Unfortunately, just is nothing they can do.
Blabber
Yeah.
cannot reach it.
Chat is
Just
unironically
too
making
fun,
me
no?
lag.
Yeah, you're just not allowed to even try to go for the
They're
YOLO.
just so tryhard, no? C9 gave TL a chance to steal Baron last game.
I mean, this is the match for first place in the LCS. You're allowed to try hard here.
I guess so.
It's
We'll
next
allow it
game's
this time.
officially it.
just this once.
This is once. I understand.
We will
can't-
inform
can't all be
Dignitas
first
that
place.
you two are allowed to try hard in your LCS.
Here at Dignitas,
game.
we play for fun, not to win.
Only one dragon.
see in our
Easy
gameplay.
with bro.
Anyways, Impact defending the bot wave. Looks like TL wants to send it down mid and bot here with their Baron setup. They don't have TPs anymore, so they kind of have to just send it 2 lanes. You can't play 3 lanes without TPs. Then someone gets caught, and that's bad. Maybe this time TL use the Baron buff to get towers. They
Yes,
couldn't do it in
let's
the
try
first
that.
game. This game, maybe they can.
The draft
Well,
diff this
JoJo's
game.
just going to try to hold him off as long as he can.
Losing
but it's
bot,
pretty
losing
tough.
top,
The
even
Baron
mid,
buff,
jungle's even.
Everybody
I
on
guess.
TL looking to
Look at
overload
Ulti.
this bottom side. They've still got Yawn split pushing over in mid lane at the same time.
Berserker is race splitting right now.
Yeah, Berserker is trying to go for objective bounties.
He's like, you guys suck. I'm going for
yeah, Berserker's looking for that
Good luck, guys.
sweet 500 gold objective bounty on the tier 1 turret. And it's going to cost the tier 3
we're
mid.
doing some things.
It's
Okay, we're
going to
wrapping
cost
up.
the mid lane
Nice.
inhibitor.
Worth?
But it's not really
Nice.
like
I was a little
C9
bit worried
can do a
that
whole
this
lot
one was
to
gonna be
stop
stalled for
this
30 minutes.
tier. So now that bottom lane tier 3 is gone. The bottom lane inhibitor is your next target, and Team Liquid is not slowing down. C9
All right, I don't think Berserker's hitting the arrow this
goalpost.
series.
That one doesn't feel very good. Berserker's
That's not
nearly
true.
dead.
He
Anyway,
hit
Blabber's
he hit
about to
Iron in
drop
last
here
series.
too, as
Last
Thanatos
game.
has to continue trying to use that footwork to get on back behind the turrets. But there's only one left.
It's so sad.
It's actually a curb stomp. What the?
A five-man effort. Thanatos, the Cassante can't even frontline, man. C9 just has nothing left in the tank here in this second game. Blabber just gonna keep trying to stay alive.
At least it was over quick. That was an
Game
ass
two
beating.
was quick and easy
I guess
for
TL lost and they weren't
Tied
tilted.
up
They were
1-1.
just
I
mad.
have some interesting info.
What if their coach
for
was
you.
like, "You
I was
motherfuckers,
watching
lose this game
Berserker,
too."
Berserker's
regret it.
inventory after he took that tower and got the objective bounty shutdown. He got 2 long swords.
They almost had him with those long
for the
swords.
fight, yeah. For that
Coach
last
gap
fight.
or
Time
something.
to fight, guys. It's time to fight.
I don't know. I hope we
Sad
swap
game,
something
honestly.
up.
If
This
it's
quirky
something like
Berserker
this,
shit's kind
fall
of
behind,
boring.
You just can't do anything.
Like, kinda. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
it's
just felt
extremely
as
boring.
soon as that play happened bottom
They
lane, the
just
game
don't
was
do
over.
anything.
Yep. Good
Like, they-
snowball
it's just
from
they're-
Team
they're
Liquid
even
in game
constantly.
number 2 here to push us to a decisive
Bouncing
game
waves back and
number
forth.
3
It's so lame.
coming up after this.
We're
Team
cheating.
Liquid versus Cloud9.
Wonder if they'll go on the blue side for next game.
No,
Nine.
that's going to be very interesting to see for sure. But now we're going to head back over to the LCS lounge to break it all down.
Thanks, Flowers. There is a huge sequence in this game that
shit.
let Team Liquid take it over. It was obviously that triple kill we saw in the bottom lane, but
Damn.
the whole run of play actually made it way bigger than it was. So follow me here. It started with this. Impact at 750, coming out of lane. JoJo sees him, kind of traps him in the bush. He places this ward. We'll come back to that in a second because the bot fight is about to happen. Both these bot lanes think they can win this fight. Team Liquid is pushing up because they think they're stronger. C9 retaliates
No,
because
C9,
they
this is just,
think
they cannot
they're
win. They're not
stronger.
stupid.
This is
There's
where
no way they
it
win this
just
fight.
becomes
Karma just
about
runs.
how you play the 2v2. I think Yon in particular played this one very well, just pummeling Vulcan the entire time. Core JJ
They're
gets
focusing
booted onto
Karma.
Berserker, which makes C9 retreat. And Sven talked about this in the cast, where the worst that should happen from this position for C9 is one death. Vulcan and Berserker can bail out towards their turret, and maybe Blabber dies after flashing over the wall. However, they get a little bit overconfident. They end up trying to help Blabber, and all 3 falling. But wait, there's more. Because remember this ward up top.
Yeah?
As Team Liquid reset, they spam ping this area. They haven't actually seen Blabber yet if we look at Team Liquid's vision, but they know they're going to be running out mid lane. They see him here to confirm the play.
Oh!
I will say, this is where Blabber should have probably known something is up. This is Cloud9's vision.
We didn't
When
see
the
this
enemy
because they were
Ezreal
showing
is
the
mid
replay.
And the Corki is missing. Where do you think the support is? Because Core's not soloing bot lane, and he's not mid.
We were watching the
something
replay
must
when
be
this
happening
happened.
on the red buff. Shocker, it absolutely was. Helped by that ward from Impact, prepped from behind, and then the cherry on top of this all is because the original roam at 8 minutes from Impact trapped JoJo in this turret. It allowed APA to get
It was
pushed,
down a level.
which then means he can get the first reset so that after they kill Blabber,
That's why
he's already bot
APA,
lane,
that's why
and this
JoJo
turret
came from
doesn't
that
even
top
take
river
a tick
and
of
was
damage.
half
That whole
health
run of play
because we
was a
missed
3,000
that happening.
gold advantage from Team Liquid, combining individual mechanics.
I was like, what is
as
he
well
doing?
as
It's a
great
terrible
map
trade.
play.
He
Just
had
an
to.
amazing sequence.
Yeah, I love that sequence as soon as I saw the word from Impact. The other thing I really want to bring up is the gold leads, right? We talked about, okay, where is C9's gold lead usually coming from in these early games? It's laning, and in particular Thanatos. Every single
So now
game
what?
in this series, TL, even with the game
So now
we
what?
lost,
Dude, can we
was
pick something fun in the
really
jungle?
hard
Guys, can we just pick fun
targeting
champs for game
on
3? Like limit
C9's
test?
early game, right? So we already talked about how TL, they're still a strong early game team. You see their split average up there, but game 1, it's super important. That usual like 2K gold lead that C9 has had, they mitigated that super, super hard.
Not
Obviously,
trolling,
game 2
limit
ballooned
testing.
out of
You
control
know that you guys are going to
after
get
that,
top
like,
2
8 to 10
regardless. Who
minute,
gives a shit?
entire play. But this, I think it just really goes to show how much TL prepped to make sure that they shut down just like Thanatos' laning prowess overall,
Thanatos,
and B, the way that C9 really like to play around pushing lanes.
Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of the fear that you have going into game 2 was based off the draft that Team Liquid had. You do not want to.
What if C9 loses today and it loses to Fly next week? Oh, and if FlyQuest wins today, I see.
That you want them to try.
Which,
and
I mean,
as much as
FlyQuest is
possible.
playing
So the fact that bot side play
Shopify,
happened is a catastrophe. And then when Jat said, "But wait, there's more." Growing up watching commercials and infomercials is usually a positive thing.
Yeah.
That was really depressing. But wait, there's more.
Like Garen Alawi?
So,
What are you yapping about? So I play
And
Brand
the
2
one thing
and
if
what's
you're
your
going
point?
up against Ezreal Karma that swaps to mid is if you're going up against it, you're just going to lose because of the range and damage that it ends up having.
Fauna is
so the place that you saw Corki end up taking and then going bot lane and protecting the bot lane plays, guess what?
Where's
Ezreal and
TSM?
Karma
Where's Double
cleaned
Lift?
it up really
Gone
quickly.
for a while, bro, or
so
what?
That was just a
Just wake up
dominating
from a
early
coma.
game that Cloud9 cannot really
Wake up,
recover
bro,
from,
wake
and you're
up.
just going to have to go into the next game with a clean mindset.
Absolutely. Can't wait for game 3. We have to expect C9's going to take blue side. Who knows if we'll see Aurora. That could throw a wrench in this entire
Everybody's
series. Game
permitting
3
her.
is up after the
I
break.
think she's gonna be banned.
Cowards, leave it open.
Sorry.
Leave it open.
They thought about it last time, but they actually banned it. Right? Word of advice, folks, get yourself a partner. That was bait. Can't wait for Scar to pop off at Katarina today. Is that crazy? Bro, doesn't that literally seem like 15 years ago? Bro, I feel like I was like in diapers crawling when these guys were pro. It literally was 13 years ago? Nah. Nah, you lied. There had to have been a time skip? There was. Of 3 years. Let's get an age check. Guys, how old's everybody in this chat? Don't lie, there's no reason. 22, 28, 24, 29, 24, 30, 20, 24, 22, 20. Jesus, everybody's like 23, 22 plus. You guys were getting old. I'm a young 29, but you guys are getting old. Jesus. Like, I legitimately didn't see like anybody, like there's no like 16 to 20. It's all 20 plus, pretty much. Damn, it is what it is.
Welcome back to the LCS.
At least they're starting quick.
Welcome back to week 6. Welcome back to Team Liquid versus Cloud9. Game 3. The first one was a brawl with C9 coming out on top after an explosive finale.
All right, so TL's banning the brand
Team
again.
Liquid waking up and giving
Still banning
Cloud9 a bit of a
APZ.
lesson in
This is
bottom
banned.
lane
Ours
skirmishing.
banned.
The same draft, but on different sides so far.
Do you want ads? Good
Sinan
looks,
took
bro.
both sides.
Guys,
Aurora,
reminder.
Not yet banned.
I'm playing ads for the game, so you don't get them in game. Sub up or shut up. I'll play them in like 2 minutes.
Because both of them have already decided to ban it, I feel like we're not.
This could be an Ezreal ban or an Aurora ban in Team Liquid. I think C9 knows.
They're gonna ban Aurora. Stop it.
And they'll ban Aurora here, and C9 will pick Ezreal first pick. I can smell it.
And then do you think TL would steal away Azeri, or are they just going to keep APA on Corki?
But
and
maybe TL will just say F it and just give them Aurora.
Wait, you can't say that.
Oh.
Wait, Aurora's open!
Oh, they will trade him. Even better,
Game
they will
3?
trade them.
They're calling their bluff. You don't have the nads to play it.
I think C9 thought it was going to be an Aurora.
They, look, they're literally like, you haven't practiced it, bro. You won't lock it in. Game 3, you're nervous, JoJo. You're nervous. Thantias?
Shit, guys.
Lock it in!
Reaper?
APA locks it in for sure.
Ezreal without the triple kill at
They will
4
for sure
minutes.
ban Ezreal, right, guys?
APA has got to lock it in.
Okay.
You play these
That's how much they value.
You play these clunky champs.
Aurora and Ezreal.
Do it, bro. Or will it go top lane? It'll probably go top. Does Impact play it
I
though?
also feel like APA has way higher of a preference for Corki mid lane than he does any of the other ADs on the patch.
I mean, we're gonna pick it, right, guys?
How heavily do they?
I
feel
think
like they need to
the problem is,
prioritize
I feel like that's not an Impact champion. I think she's so broken top lane, but I don't think it's an Impact champion. I think it's an APA champ. Guys, somebody's gotta pick it.
Is Aurora really going unpicked, unbanned, guys?
Oh man,
is that like legal?
Somebody has to have practiced this enough, right? Somebody.
I'm currently looking up the names of her abilities in case she does get picked, because I didn't expect her to actually make it through.
The weirding.
Yeah, that's the icicle looking thing on the ground.
Oh my god, she's not gonna get picked, you pussies.
I like how
Bro, we're in A. We're in A. You're gonna go Maokai Sejuani. Guys, come on. Give the fans what they want. Pick the character.
Yeah. Goes from being banned both games to being unpicked. Until they won, right? They picked Maokai over it, so they don't even care if Sion gets it at this point.
Put me to
Is this a
sleep.
situation where
Wait, there's no way he can pick Renekton. Aurora actually beats his butt.
Then they finally realized, all right, neither of us play.
It could also just be if they don't have the slots in the first place to pick it, because they want to pick Maokai and Rumble into Renekton now. Because when this happens, they know they need to pick Renekton. I mean, Rumble top against Renekton.
Yeah, now you can.
It's the only champion he plays top Impact that is. That's good against
Come on.
Renekton. So they kind of just have to pick Rumble on 3 here. Team Liquid, that is.
Oh, don't go
Jojo
Rumble.
or
You
Berserker has to pick
go
here.
Aurora. She's
And
so
it is
broken.
Aurora
You're not gonna pick her
Zeri.
mid, JoJo. Stop the cap. Yeah, you're laughing. Funny. We don't care. Go Corki. Oh no, I'll take Yone. I'll take Yone. I'll take
Jojo
Yone.
tweeted out before this game one of those classic bait tweets that he does. He's like, if it gets 3,000 likes, I will first pick Aurora. He literally had, it's not first pick, but he literally could have locked in right there.
But did he literally have 3,000 likes?
I didn't.
Wait, hang on.
We gotta get both sides of the equations.
Better have.
I
Nah,
also want to
I gotta
add
play
more
the ads,
context.
guys.
He has tweeted out baits like that before.
You're gonna
and
go
not delivered.
Corki
Oh, no, I'm very aware
again,
of
man.
that. I've voted on the other ones before and been
3
very
games of
I didn't vote on this
Corki,
one.
He didn't meet the
bro.
like quota.
Like,
He has 1.5k likes.
what are we doing,
It's our
bro?
fault.
Oh my god. Have some fun.
1,500 people.
Boo! Bro, have a little fun, guys.
It could have been Corki or Zeri.
I mean, Yone.
Okay, true. You got me there. You got me there.
We're like in the middle, right?
Yone, especially with a Sejuani first pick, like this is terrifying. These are the perfect solo laners to have with a Sejuani. I feel like Cloud9's top side of the map is the most terrifying you can get right now.
It's time to
Says
fist
the
fight.
brand spammer. This is how we feel.
Always time to fist
Question
fight.
is, what does Berserker play when they ban
I have a
Zeri
reputation
here?
on the line now.
Potentially one more champion from him. Is it MF? Jin? Kaisa could be a good pick here, I think, with this comp that Sinan has. A full send dive team comp.
Dive team comp, plus she adds an extra splash of magic.
Why did they even
damage into
ban
the
Aurora if they
right
don't
now
pick
is
it?
still
I think
very
everybody was
AD
banning
heavy.
it.
And impacts that no one
I think because
minus
it's
damage
game
against
3,
like
they're
a-
not
Do you
picking
think
it.
you
If it
would
was
lose,
game 1 and
like,
open,
lane
I think
base
somebody
too
would
hard
pick it.
versus Yon Ezreal, and Yon and Court JJ is kind of scary.
If
since
C9
last
bans
time.
away 2 strong laners like Karma
Like,
and
I think
maybe
she's
Bard
strong,
or
but-
Leona, and then pick Kaisa, I think they can get away with it, and Kaisa ban.
But if
I mean,
your
she's
team
very
needs
unique,
a
so you gotta, like,
champion
know
and
how to
you don't
play her.
like the lane, what if you just don't play the lane?
But I really want my 1v1 with my Sejuani jungle and my top
Alright,
side to
let's
be
focus
the.
up. What we
Question
got?
is, do we ban Rumble? We don't ban Rumble.
Okay.
Jin,
Now
I'll take the
TL
Jin
with
pick.
Maokai Jin Rumble, which is a known combo. Jin isn't so good against the champ Sinan has. He's very
Wait, then who's top lane?
focused,
That's
so to
not right.
speak.
Right, yeah, you
They're
stand
pissing me
there
off.
and open up your gun
And
while
then
Yone
Yo
backs
ults you, and you're like, oh
Then, like, what do you do with all those AD carries?
Like,
You have
stop.
Ezreal and
You're
Corki
baiting the
already,
fans.
too.
It's just messed up at this point.
Yeah. They know people. He's just taunting.
Look at his face.
Stop, bro. It's not funny.
That's not bad.
He's not even getting enjoyment out of it.
I will say that Jax is pretty good against that triple melee comp from C9. And they're often champs like MF here or something like, MF or Jin, like the second tier 80 carries we play when all the good champs are banned. Jax is very good against everything C9 has so far. The brown band signals a Leona or a Nautilus or a Rel maybe. If it's the MF, it could be the Rel. The combo is pretty good.
Okay. The team fight in a box,
MF's
bottom
good.
lane.
They have a Rel.
Rel plus Miss
Open with
or a classic.
Tsunami.
Oh.
Who are you asking to pick?
Classic indeed.
I like C9's comp so much. Like, it's much more fun. They got Yone, they got the Lucianami. Not standard meta slaving, I'll take.
TL had. Crap.
Yeah, let's lock in Corki, Maokai. Nice guys.
Okay. Half send.
Yes.
Half send, full send, and kite back.
Exactly.
Top send, bot kite.
AP damage, you don't need, guys, AP, all AD is completely fine nowadays.
Well, they lost.
There's no such thing as, oh no, they're all AD, just build armor and we win. It does not exist.
Following up the Nautilus ult that has been clicked on your head. So good luck with your kite plan.
So usually Jax isn't actually winning his match on top lane. It's more like a spicy matchup where like one thing goes wrong.
Everything shreds nowadays. You don't make it that far anyway.
So
everything does mixed damage.
Calling down those. He's ready for skill check.
Yeah, I think that based on what we've seen in the first couple of games, particularly game 1, I think that the secret weapon might just be Core JJ.
I'm not sure the Nautilus
if it goes
they can
the
make
way
plays
that
on the map. They
Impact
can lock down
wanted
Yone.
to.
Yeah, he might be better, but I have Core JJ.
Plus, actually, the gank setup is nuts. I wonder if they're a lane swap. Let's see what's playing some of this game 3.
Continues to get targeted
who's
again.
#1 seed in the North America, the greatest
gosh
gosh darn
laners
region in the world.
Is a serious problem, but remember that this is still a very heavily skewed physical damage composition, especially when dealing something like a Jax. We've already talked about how effective he is against auto attacks.
Where are the interviews?
The ulti also giving him armor. That could be an issue if they
Oh,
start
that was after the
It's
series.
definitely going to be an exciting one because it is Cloud9 hard engaged versus a later game Ezreal and Corki poke damage. You don't wait around for that Corki and Ezreal to poke you. You have to full send.
All right, so who we got? My official prediction was Team Liquid wins 2-1. That was my official prediction. I can't take that back. That's still what I have. Right now, after seeing the games, seeing the comps, seeing the picks, I'm not going to lie, I want C9 to win. I want C9. I don't know. There's something about the APA going Corki 3 times in a row that, like, makes me mad. I don't know. Like, bro, come on. Bro, what are we learning here? Right? What are we learning with the Corki pick? So again, officially, I can't take back my 2-1. I still officially declare TL wins.
Splits in LCS history from different
but I want C9 from a personal standpoint to win.
17-1.
See what happens.
Yeah, look at that. I was about to shout you out, but you were already on top of it, man.
Oh, I love
All right, are they going to lane swap?
I don't know that.
He's got that covered.
Taken care of.
Meanwhile, we did see a grasp proc here for.
Oh, did they get a grasp proc? +1. I love playing for those.
Wait, we see both AD carries running top actually.
We've seen G Snipes play this matchup yesterday as Jax.
Top.
Kind of fell behind a lot early.
Dizzy there with the movie theater view.
They actually are doing.
And again, they're lane swapping.
Wait,
C9's initiating the lane swap. Wait, you think C9's initiating the lane swap because they're predicting Team Liquid to lane swap?
what if
awkward.
Wait, they might be finally calling the lane swap to match the lane swap.
Should want this swap more than C9.
Yeah, I think it's a Cloud9 call. Is what it feels like.
And then Core JJ shows up here.
Oh my God, they've done it. Look at Core JJ, like, oh shit.
Yeah, okay, so Core JJ gets
I can't miss
spotted.
XP to the heavy lane.
Now
what? Now what happens?
We're actually laying 2v2 top.
The game is just backward.
What happened to the game I love?
They tried to dodge the matchup. They might. There's no yapping this game, by the way.
Yeah, it just got flipped.
AP was silent in all chat. Oh shit, they're both serious.
Freak for a lot of stuff.
Oh shit.
That is true. Factually true.
But okay, so we will have less turret plates taken. The top ones are more
locked in
early on. JoJo just charging up on the Raptors there. The Yone tricks.
Maybe that's how that matchup works.
APA just trying to get in their heads again, man. All we saw was GLHF in the early game chat on this one, though. So everybody reserving the banter until things get a little spicier. It
Yone can go Blade.
Tri-lane look, not really showing a whole lot of anything going on anywhere just yet.
So we do have another presence on bot lane, a gank perhaps. Umpty is seen as Thanatos
even
just
trade.
went
They
to
have
ward,
Bush
though,
control.
despite
Ward. Quarter
support's
J
not
usually
ganking
start
Thanatos, you know,
oracles,
jungler
but
was
this game
going
they
to
warded jungle, so they
3-camp
thought
gank him. It was going to be a
had a play.
3-camp bot side Maokai attempt.
Actually very bad though for TL because Umti was spotted with a blue buff on that ward, so now Blabber knows he's pathing up while he's pathing down. So Impact could get dove here in the future, and Blabber knows Umti will not be here since he's going to his top camp.
A hard
now.
dive, isn't it?
With your information that you gathered from Thanatos warding at
The
the
hard
correct
dive.
time here to see Umti, now you have the ability to track Umti for the next like minute of the game. You know,
They're
he
trying to
has to
reset.
be clearing his top side.
Or they
camp.
don't go
It
back
has
bot
to be
lane.
up
Blab
front.
also ahead in the clear because Umti spends some time clearing that one ward. So
No
they
way,
have that
right?
spot if there's an angle.
I bet they do
or
go
into the
back bot.
crab, and maybe he can even cross to the top crab if he thinks TL's bot duo is going to base here, which it would appear they are.
Thanatos would definitely need to charge up his
They're
rage.
for sure going
before
back bot
for a
lane.
dive too. Let's see.
Impact has pot still, and a cookie.
That was quite nice.
Okay,
for
Laves
Thanatos.
even.
A
Now
little bit
they
low,
Bush go
but-
bot.
Flash W? Nope.
Counter strike.
I
He's
think
holding
Blabber
counter
just
strike.
took
I
the
mean, I
crab.
like that
He
by
could've gone
Cloud9 by
to the
reading
top
their
crab
lane
faster.
swap.
Look at how
Team
slow
Liquid,
he was
I
in his
kind
clear,
of.
right? Blabber could have easily taken the bot crab, crossed to the top crab, and got
I don't
the
like how
bot
they
crab.
lane swap every
And
game.
no, Blabber loves crabs.
Yes.
He's a known
On brand.
crab enjoyer.
It is known.
It is
Crab
known.
connoisseur.
But he also doesn't love Court JJ, and the
Oh,
lane swap
no one
back
does.
has come through.
Impact wanting that engage there on Thanatos.
They
but
did it
can't
all
find
against
it
everybody.
in time, so Thanatos
The World
is gonna
Cup, they did it
stay
against
safe
everybody.
As he retreats. And okay, everything's back the
Called
way.
again.
I know there's like a statistical better percentage chance he has to
Don't
be
relax
okay,
mid.
Flash.
Okay, JoJo trying to get away from this one with his flash. Had to use that to escape Umti.
I'm sure there's a reason they do it.
All right, everybody's back to
It's
the You
probably
heard that
better, but-
spam ping, right? That was Flash.
That's the no flash mid pings from APA.
That was
Love that sound.
Please return gank. You are a Maokai with Flash.
You are
Has to come
welcome
gank
here.
in for level 6.
Anytime you like.
Always welcome when you find fitting to return, please.
Mid matchup going well.
Could also call for Core JJ, honestly. And bot lane getting the push, because bot lane was a little bit quicker on their reset. It was TL to reset first.
Just avoid
So
the
sometimes it's just
isn't
those
it to
few
avoid the
seconds
awkward
that
fights?
mean the
Yeah,
difference
just
between a
little
gank
things
plus
like that, but
coming from
yes.
the support.
They base first.
If
they
you
get
have
bot
bad
first,
matchups,
and
put a
then
couple
stack
plates.
wave.
Stop,
Could
deny the
roam
enemy
here
jungle
if
because
you
you can go
wanted to.
run in the jungle. Get numbers.
wanted
To just stand here and do nothing instead. Also an option.
So
His two peak
Hey,
words.
that's my support style. Yeah.
It's also my style. Don't get me wrong. This is how I want us doing this.
What percentage of viewers do you
Sitting
think
lane
enjoy lane swap? Probably none. People want to see the
It
best
is
players in
fun.
the league play against each other equal to their role from the
It's the
beginning.
mind game.
I
right?
think
Really
it's
is.
They
viewer
think you're supposed to be
experience-wise,
doing
it's
something else,
extreme.
roaming
It looks
around, getting
extremely
vision,
goofy
making ganks.
and unprofessional
No,
if you
sometimes it's
play
about
league.
asserting dominance here in the
So it's
bottom
more
lane.
like,
Coach AJ, nice
like
sidestep
if you
on that
play
bubble.
the, like if you don't play league and you're like, okay, that's you don't really understand what's going on, then it's whatever.
Jan seems to also be an
But if you play,
appreciator
it
of
looks
the
just
Pega
so
frog emote.
goofy and
Yeah, I like that one a
unserious.
lot.
He's a fellow question mark frog enjoyer, which I appreciate.
Sprints it away. I'm a heal for movement speed.
Nice couple little skill shot dodging moments down there for both sides, though. Not too
Aren't you
much.
literally bald? Okay, that doesn't even make
Knowledge is
sense.
not a
I have
known
hair,
combo.
and that's
Not a lot of
irrelevant.
burst to follow up on the hook.
What are you typing for, dipshit?
But I just have to pick Nautilus because.
What about Corky? If you add that one into the mix.
And what do you mean he's right? No, he's not.
You're like, oh, by 10 minutes, DL always swap APA bot. Well,
Dude,
what
it's
about
like in my games types bald. Cat W! It's like the funniest thing you ever heard. Shut up, bro.
Already making his way over here, and it's in time for the Grubs.
The bot has first move. They got to give this.
It could just be Yawn at bot at this point. It wouldn't make much difference here. Now TL have a weaker AD carry in the mid lane for the Grub fight. So I
What's to
feel
give,
like
bro?
They should not be getting the last one here at least.
1-1 on the
Hey,
first
their
couple
bot
of
lane's
rounds.
they don't
The
see
third
him.
one's gonna reset
It's
as
off
Umti
vision.
Impact.
They're
Vulcan's
just gonna
a little
die.
later on the round, so Core JJ fishing, but
They're
now
fighting
now
this.
Vulcan
They
will
know
catch
bot
it.
lane is here.
have
They
a level
walked
4
over mid
as well,
lane.
which is a level
Oh, he's
6
going
Yawn.
in.
They should not be able to fight here at all.
JoJo's
Oh, he wants to fight.
engage on
If he
Core.
only flashes.
Going to keep this going a little bit further, but his Soul Unbound resets his position, so he cannot continue the chase. C9 ends up with a Grub advantage, 2-1.
You're putting your level 6
Wow.
Corki bot against level 4
That was
Lucian,
possible.
now 7 and 5.
Despite bot lane
And then you
moving,
don't
that's tilting.
play around it, then you use the Grubs and you're surprised. Hello? Why didn't you just put, your Nullis ball in, try to dive the Lucian or something? You can't fight the Grubs with a level 4 Ezreal with 6 Yone.
Yeah, especially
That's
with
not
that Yone
happening.
having a Sejuani to help stun
Oh, shit.
and top
Hang on.
side.
Maokai gets here way late. He had to start with ult. Maokai's way late. Impact's no way. Ooh, nice ult! Wait, Maokai, Umpty Dumpty, adios, bitch! Wait, he almost got him. Oh my god. Wait, wait, there's nothing Umpty could have done there
Nice
with
play from
Flash?
C9. it looks like Impact uses his Counter-Strike right before Blabber pulled up to the gang there, so nice timing from Nanos, taking a trade.
Maybe, I mean, I knew Nami was coming, but he couldn't like hurry up and maybe get out. I feel like there's a little bit more he could have done since he has Flash.
Cloud9 after the Grubs
Yeah,
victory
very
as well.
confused of why they put Corki bottom without TP and then didn't play on his side when he beats Lucian 1v1. They put their Ezreal mid, but don't fight.
Oh, true. It's probably like leave.
Yeah, and they even had like the extra timer on support too.
Yeah.
But
this feels like a
I mean, Nami came from bot now. Just now she's moving from mid.
With the duo being mid.
He stayed alive forever.
Duo being stronger, that is.
We'll see after this too, because Impact's not going to have Flash after this one. Of course, Thanatos uses his to follow it up.
Honestly, Impact did well. He made a lot of time. You almost let it look close here at the end.
Yeah.
But Vulcan's
Yeah,
there,
maybe.
just to make sure.
I think
just one for himself.
I think that there like should be an answer for Dragon though, if everyone's topside showing. So there we go.
Yep.
They got Dragon.
That is your extra benefit here for Team Liquid.
It is rare that one team gets both all the grubs and the Dragon.
Why do we
like
pick
one grub, which is kind of a good steal by Umti. Getting one before anything happens.
One grub for one top.
I didn't even W for sure. 1 for 1. It's weird. I think
the Lucian outscales the S1
I
think the Renekton is ahead,
maybe a 1 for 1, but he might just die. I don't. At best, it's a 1 for 1. At best.
Pretty good for C9, I would say.
At worst, you both die and don't kill any.
What do you want to see them do to continue that state of things, right? Especially with how far away the early game got from them in game number 2.
It is kind of like different than usual for C9 because they don't actually win mid and bot this game matchup-wise, but once the Lucian gets one item and once the Yone gets like his Borg, he starts winning hard on side lane against anyone he finds. Yone doesn't beat Jax unless he's ahead of Jax, so it's really important to get Jodipur into the game somehow. Around the Borg timing, I think.
Can I learn Wonder Champion a split? Last split was Nico, now it's Corki.
Honestly, he's just so strong at the grubs. So
I mean, his Trist isn't bad, but she's gutted.
They will be there.
I think both of those things
I feel like he
Blabber's
doesn't
job,
play
right?
Zeri.
He's also the one that needs to get
Also,
JoJo
look,
ahead.
he has the Seeks completed already, so he's just the strongest guy in the game right now.
That's one of the big benefits. Junglers trying to abuse some support itemization.
Yeah.
It's so cheap.
I built Zeke's first on Alawi when it first came out.
Tank junglers very happy with that one, and it's an easy build path into the Warmogs after
My
that.
Collector over IE on who? Lucian?
To trigger it.
I prefer
I mean, it's
the Collector first item build on Lucian Nami. Even though it got nerfed, I prefer it. Like double lift flex like Essence
you would
Reaver.
otherwise buy.
Rapid
so
fire.
So
like
easy
I think that build
have
feels
earlier
so
spike compared
bad.
to your opponent, even if you are just sitting on 0,
I think it's
0,
just
and 1,
preference.
you know,
I'm sure there's one that's a statistical
with C9
best.
ahead by about 1.3, 1.4 thousand.
I prefer Collector.
First Drake still owned by TL, as Core JJ is not under any real pressure here. Down in the bottom lane, you can see Berserker starting to walk up the long way to get towards these grubs that are spawning in about 5 seconds, as APA is left in the bot lane, but has a TP if he needs it.
I think they're going to try and do grubs as quick as possible.
Oh, I hate rapid fire.
Teleport Thanatos.
Yeah, yes, it's good with Lucian Nami because you get that first auto off on her E, but
the grubs.
Second item feels so weak.
Fake contesting a little bit by being here.
Double just said Collector first right now.
Early, then AP can TP in.
Yeah.
But they'll actually never fight the grubs at any point of this fight.
Yeah, by showing here, you're like making sure Thanatos can't go down there for that wave.
That's why Double is 1 KLP. I'm almost 1 KLP too. You understand that?
Someone should.
You understand that, by the way? Me too, by the way.
So TL, I think they min-maxed a little bit. They got some extra plates by like showing some presence at the grubs, making Sinan a little bit nervous, and maybe they could fight.
Okay.
Because if you TP bot too early on Thanatos, then AP is like, oh wait, I can TP top now, and we can fight the grubs. So both teams playing, I would say, correctly in the situation. Sinan with 5 grubs, very good for the winning.
That matchup's fine
Soul
for
laners.
Rookie, unless they get ganked.
At Soul laner.
Soul laner, exactly. Now let's see. Not quite towards that Bork point you were talking about yet on the Yone. So JoJo's still just going to need to build up a little bit more money here in the side lane. You would expect
on the rank up, so you don't first double lift shit.
Drake spawns. Do you guys think we're going to get a fight for Drake number 2?
I think it
so keep pathetic. Seeing you try to be as respected as a pro player like Double Lift, bro, I am respected. Listen, let's focus on the game. We're not doing this right now. Anyway, okay, so we got a lot of plates. Bot lane.
Gun right now.
Yeah, Berserker has the Collector here.
That top matchup is not looking good for Impact.
Yeah, he'll have some real big burst damage if Vulcan also is able to complete.
Early game focus looking for Collector on Lucian. Normally we see like an Essence Reaver on him nowadays.
Full fighting this in a minute.
Going for that early game spike.
Kind of prepping like we are.
Which could signal
Lucian
to
is
win
spike.
lane or fight.
Ezreal's weak as shit right now.
Sinan is posturing around the bottom area. I do think they are stronger in this very moment, thanks to the Seeks and the Collector, but not by a lot.
They're using that moment of strength here to just kill all the wards, though.
Anything they can.
Giving them free gold.
Watch, they've gold too.
Ward has 1 ward and 1 ping.
Right there, 60 gold.
Yep.
Instant
That's all
reset.
Vulcan gets these days.
Yeah,
He does get a faster reset than Nami, so he'll have wards back on the map. Pays also
Ward
early.
Like, please, I need money for my mandate.
I will say the Yone doesn't usually beat the Jax in the side lanes this early, so that's a very good sign for C9. If Yone can beat an all-attack countering champion like Jax, that's excellent.
Level lead for him. Feels pretty nice. I mean, next recall, too, for the reset, JoJo should have Bork, so that will be a big power spike.
I do think if TL can get to the point where they have all their Trinity forces,
they're
they only
saying
have right now, that's on
trying to kill
Dawn.
JoJo. It's
They
actually
are
not
stronger and they're very
bad.
Oh,
That's an early ult. I think he's going to
Death
die
by
unless he reacts
Cannon.
instantly.
no.
That's pretty
He
close.
wanted that
Yes, buffer the ult.
Timing on
Okay.
this
He's
from
got the
Team
flash,
Liquid. They
too.
want to go for the pick on
And it's still gonna die.
JoJo, but before
La,
the
la, la.
trick spawns, it's the 3
I mean, you don't expect it
plan.
because you kind of
Team
think they're going to try and
Liquid
fight,
gets their way
or at least be
onto the
around
board.
Dragon,
They
and you
find the
definitely
pick
don't
they were
expect
looking for
3.
here in top lane.
The classic. Up in top lane, wants that cannon. Really good timing for Umpty and Core
Didn't even
JJ.
get a cannon.
Yeah, exactly.
I love what TL's doing. Hang on.
Oh shit, light him
Wow,
up, light him
Nami
up.
wave into the calling on Yon after the catch with the bubble. Beautifully comboed there by the C9 bot lane duo to make sure that Yon at least has to spend his cleanse getting away from it.
I like what I'm seeing from both teams. TL can't fight Dragon without all the Trinity forces complete, so they decide to go top and kill Jodopian. And C9, when they see TL going top, they go make plays for mid and bot, get some plays.
I mean,
on the
they're
mid
in their bot,
towers,
their
and
top
then
side
do Dragon
camps
on the
as
way
well.
out now. So both teams playing, I think, very well here, actually, around their timers and items.
Man, that gank was so good on top side. It's even worse for JoJo because he was
This
forced
game's
to
just
go
like the
back
first
because he
game,
got
by the
killed.
way. It's so
Didn't
close.
have the combined cost for the Blade of the Ruin King, so he's still
Maybe
on
that
the
second
pieces
game
and
was an
had to
outlier.
teleport back out top side to get the money for it.
It
They
does
just got
feel like
draft
that was
capped.
TL's only play in this game, was going Jodopian, so dying there is kind of illegal. I think if you use the Yone E to hit the wave and then E back and then ulti away and flash away, you should probably be fine. There's a little bit
So
greedy
yeah,
down there,
it might come to macro and voice comms again.
Good play by TL. And C9 made a good counter play on mid and bot, getting Yon's cleanse, a chunk, some plates, and then Dragon on the way out at the end of all the fights. So both teams actually playing, I think, good League of Legends here. Nice to see. Yeah, we had a very, very big bloodbath, a big stomp, and now we have a slow,
Methodical type of game.
Yeah, where both teams play on their Trinity force.
Dude, I'm not kidding. They're being fed my commentary into their ears. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Excellent, exactly.
I didn't get paid for this, by the way.
Here on the menu for this best of 3, as C9 are going to order up a Rift Herald for themselves. Doesn't look like anybody from Team Liquid should be able to contest this one.
They're even, look at these Cloud9 pings. I love watching the pings throughout this series because they do
Do you
tell
get paid
a
for
big
this?
story of the
Shut the
comms
fuck up.
too, and they were a little bit worried about the deep vision that Team Liquid had the opportunity
Yes,
to get
and
in
it's
their
5
red quadrant of
grubs.
the jungle from Yon and Core JJ.
Actually
and as
so
Ben
annoying.
mentioned, like, we're on triple Trinity forces now
It's
for
time
Team
to play.
Liquid. It is
Shit.
time.
That's nice. He has no
it's
flash.
time
They know
for
this. He
C9
should be
to
dead.
go in
Full
as
cold.
well.
Light up his whole block.
Multiple ultimates being dropped by C9. They'll find their kill on Core JJ.
You flash top lane, bro.
Blabber
You're a
started it off.
guaranteed
The
kill.
rest of the team was ready to go with them.
Nautilus is
Well,
too
back in the top side,
slow.
Impact versus JoJo. This is what Sven was talking about.
that's how
Solo
it is.
bound is how you farm.
He's got base by his Bork now, but even though TL lost a man, they actually have the push right now thanks to
Gonna ult
APA
this.
being here.
I mean, it's not a kill, but it might get a flash.
So not much was lost from this play anyway.
Yeah, really, Team Liquid, they're pushing in bottom and top. So this actually forces the recall, or the teleport from Thanatos, too. He tried to catch the bottom wave, then teleport up to the
I mean, he
top
has
wave.
to
The
know.
Impact then had the
Gets
tempo
flashed
from
on. He should
Team
be able to buffer
Liquid.
it.
Wow, that was a nice escape
Holy
there.
shit.
Blabber with the Arctic Assault just to slide out of the way of the dredge line.
Not this time! It happened last
I
time.
don't know. This Yana is looking
when
like
Yon and Core
problematic.
JJ caught him at red buff, but they knew that that quadrant of the jungle was warded up and TL would probably make a play there.
Yeah, I think good job by C9 as well, putting Thanatos top against Impact to avoid the Yone
C9 has
versus
about an
Jax.
800 gold lead.
Thanatos should beat him with a 1k gold lead. I mean, I hope so at least.
You would expect.
You would expect otherwise the
much
Corki
all
just
on
loses,
Zerp.
I think the Yone does much better against the Corki.
JoJo,
I guess
not
there's a
quite gonna
1,000
find
gold
the
in a
knockout he
record.
wanted
Wait,
there on
wait,
the
I just peeped
2-3.
Impact CS. Wait,
APA
Impact
keep
is
his
kinda.
distance in this matchup. Does
Dude,
not
I
wanna
seen this
allow that
matchup.
gap to be closed by
G-Sax
JoJo
played the
on
same
Yone
matchup with the
as
same
Umpty
exact way.
Might look for something up here in the top lane. Yes, the Crocs should beat Jax with the 1k gold lead, but not if Umpty's here.
The only thing is TL has 2 TPs available right now. JoJo's TP is almost up.
I mean, Team
Damage
Liquid has
is
4
useless, so they can
tabs,
try to make a
but bro,
cross-map
it's
play
fake.
with the extra teleports that they do have.
Building
That'll be the
armor
only
against all
advantage
ID's
in the game
fake.
right now, I think. So
Exist
try to
anymore.
use that.
Also, Lucian
Yeah,
did go
if they
rapid
go
fire
for one,
second.
It'll probably
I
be
hate that
around
so
wherever
much.
Core JJ goes to on the map. That Nautilus point and click, you can kind of ensure that you can make use of those teleports getting there in time.
The skill button.
And let's see, he just heads right back out mid to try and help out Jan get that mid lane taken care of first. And then
they do have the Herald here, so they could use it.
True.
To get the
Wait
mid
for
tower.
Dragon though, huh?
Impact is watching. Look at these top laners too. Both of them are just watching.
But Rekton does
fight.
not
They're
have
like,
TP.
do we
He has
need
to
teleport
walk.
right
Jax has
now?
TP.
The only thing, only Impact has TP, so if he pushes top and Phantom is there, he can call that he can be there first with the teleport. So Phantom kind of has to like just be here right now. But now he's losing the push top to Impact, so it's both the push and
Here we
TP.
go. Fortune, he has no sums. Just gets the dread. Light up again. Deja vu. He might trade though. Blabber has flash is a big flank. Ooh, it's a bit of a weird angle. They got Sejuani. Wait, Sejuani wasn't able to flash away? Wait, what? There's no talk about. We didn't have
Arthas was hovering
TP.
in the river, but then he decided to go right back up.
We're not done. JoJo
Getting
had to
zoned
reset his
so
position
hard
here
now. I
with
think
the
they'll lose
fall
this tower. I
down.
think they
Team
have to
Liquid's
lose this
gonna continue
tower.
pushing into the tier 1 turret.
Jax
They'll
is
bust this
earthy.
one. Meanwhile, the fight's still
Oh my God,
raging
he's
up
gonna
the
die.
river as
He's going to
Thanatos
die.
is in
No
the
way
middle
you're
of
not
4
gonna
Team
participate
Liquid
and then also
players.
die.
He gets
Oh, he gets one though.
And he takes him out with a Renekton combo for a 1-for-1 trade
Bro,
to
this
end the
Thanatos
fight.
Thanatos guy is like.
Thanatos, but it looks like bad communication from C9.
He
Thanatos
does
went
his
back
own
top,
thing, is
got
what it looks
teleport,
like.
Then they fight
Every-
mid,
he just-
Impact
he's
is
just
in mid,
vibing.
and he's the difference maker in the team fight. So feels like C9 a little miscommunication there between top lane and the 4-man. They had a Herald timing as well.
I
but they didn't
really
use the
think
Herald
it's
to
a
get mid
comm
tower when
problem.
They could have. They had a move time from Thanatos earlier. Look, he's going back top here in this frame.
Yeah, he's going back top. Look how quick the
Then they
kill
engage.
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this
He's
I thought
coming back
this
out
should have
of
been
it.
just free.
Then the teleport is
Nobody
really
else
deep from
dies,
Impact
right?
behind Raptor Pit.
Oh, he
and with
can't
Malphite
get out.
Ultimate,
Yeah,
you're
never
not
mind.
going to be able to make the play as quick as you want to.
Really disaster for C9 here. They lost the
Uh-oh,
mid tower
Spawn's
and the
happy.
top tower, it looks like.
Ew! The problem is they're drinking Aquafina. No shit, he's so mad all the time.
Matter the numbers.
Wait a minute, I love.
Fight
Oh wait,
across
I love
the
Aquafina. I love Aquafina.
That is the lesson
I love
of this one.
Aquafina.
You saw Jan.
Sorry, I forgot.
shifted
I
forward,
can't say that.
'cause
I
he's
love
like, We
Aquafina.
got 4 people. I can arc and shift forward, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Thanatos got him with that thing where you bite their leg and then roll in a circle. those
death
crocodiles
roll.
are deadly,
Yeah.
man, yeah.
The death roll.
That is not where poor little Ezreal wants to be.
Fando should not have been there, but once he was there, good salvage thing.
Anyway,
Making the best out of a bad
It's one of
situation.
those, you made a bad decision to get there.
All right,
but
now
you
it's
outplayed
5
it, so
tabs.
I'll say
Jesus.
good job, maybe. Maybe.
Good job, maybe.
5
We
tabs,
listen into
triple
comms a
Trinity
lot, and
Force,
players have this,
3
pattern of,
Warhammers.
Oh, this guy is
This
trolling.
build
Get him, get him, get him.
diversity.
They thought Thanatos
Ah!
was trolling, and
There's a little pattern here in TL's inventories. It's Trinity Forces and steel caps.
I didn't think C9 stole the dragon. They did the dragon.
It works.
Wasn't stolen.
It's like someone's like, guys,
works.
they're full AD, buy armor. Yes, sir.
look at that team synergy.
Even the Ezreal, who's a known CDR boots enjoyer, goes with the steel caps. Just with team
Yeah.
synergy, right?
Yeah, and it is. I mean, it is so effective, right? Because all the boots were nerfed, but the you know,
Didn't just
on-hit
parody you
reduction
again?
here
It is
from
what
the
it is,
steel
bro.
Caps got that
I'm a
little
great player,
nerf,
so I
little
think
bit
like
of
that.
a buff there, even
Yes,
if
is
the
it my
cost
fault that
increase.
even the
Doesn't
pros
think
think like me? No,
And
I'm
this
just
is one of the
smarter
things
than the
that I
pros.
said back in draft, right? This is one of the worries that you have to have if you are C9. The armor stacking will be very effective if you're not pulling ahead in the game. Right now,
We did go
because
Collector and
C9
Rapid Fire,
stacked
so we are
down here.
literally
I'd like to
doing
turn
no
to a
damage,
vision
only
war.
with culling.
There's no teleports available on the side of Team Liquid. Both teleports available for C9.
400
so TL
gold lead,
knows they are
crazy.
currently at a macro disadvantage.
And look at Jojo Pion. He can push bot. If anyone matches him, he will say immediately, guys, I
Oh,
have TP
true. They have no
I can
TP. It's free
and
push
they
here.
can't. So
They can't start
he
Baron
should
to
just
force
get
his
bot
TP.
push for
Too
free
early.
here and be able to hit a tower. Impact almost has hit, so I think he will be the one basing.
But
bot
what they
here in a
could
couple
do is send
seconds,
2
defend
bot,
that
because
tier
they
one.
know that he's going to stay and push.
It's a reverse situation because TL used their teleport resources.
They're actually putting APA ball in here, so TL needs to play safe on top side while APA has no TP, because Jordan could impact the map on top
But
side.
they go Rapid
same
Fire
way
and
Impact
Lucian.
did just
They go in
before.
so that if somebody steps out of line,
And
Lucian
TL
can
have been
E,
quite
Rapid Fire
good
with
at
Nami.
playing defensively when they
And they're
need
slow,
to.
so he gets his
TL's
full
very
combo
good
off.
on timers, as we
Plus
call
his
them
W,
in
all
pro
that.
play. Right now
He's
they have
really
a
good with
timer on
Lucian
C9
Nami.
where they have TP advantage, so
Lucian
we should
Milio is really
play
good as
top
well.
side. TL is very good for this reason. They never die on the aim team's timers.
Plus you get movement speed from it.
You do have a couple of second item power spikes coming in for both sides. The Sterix gauge completed for Thanatos' Renekton could be a big difference maker in the next one of these crazy fights. He arrived late to the previous skirmish in mid lane, so if he can get in there for the initial engage on one of these upcoming ones, that could be a huge factor. Rapid fire cannon also completed for Berserker, working on some armor penetration.
Ooh, that's a good combo. He has flash though.
Just found an angle onto Umpty.
He has to be dead here. Flash,
Get out of here, but
okay, Thanos like TP'd by himself. What is going on?
He's gonna try to lock up the
Dude, this guy is not on the same page as his team. What are we doing, bro? It's like, literally, you guys remember in Twitch Rivals when TeamFlame would leave comms on his team and just play his own game? I feel like this Antios guy's doing the same thing.
TP a little bit too deep there.
Dude, he's not even on like on their comms with them.
I completely agree. Also, this game, he had a black cleaver in the first.
It is
game.
wild, bro.
No armor, and that one they only have armor. He has that in Eclipse. Kobe, can I get a... Can you explain this one to me, Kobe?
Maybe if we watch the replay, his TP stopped them from following up. Let's see.
Because the auto attack, like it going from 8%
okay,
up to
yep,
10%,
perfect.
So many
okay, he TPs.
Champions. But here's
I mean, no, it doesn't. No, he's just dead. No, it didn't.
He just holds his position a little bit longer and waits for Blabber to be closer. Nope. It could have worked, but he just went in 1-4 and got one shot.
Sometimes it's a knock-on effect of
a
previous play. Down. Their coordination was off, and
but
so he's
thankfully,
like
Jax
has to make up for it this time from that mid play. You know,
got to be early.
He was 1-4 in the river fight. And he was 1-4 there, but this time it wasn't so close.
No, in the river, it was a 1v4. This time it was a 4v1. The opposite situation occurred. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
but this vision, I mean, has to reset
forwards.
There
was an issue of like, oh, too late, but then
reset like now,
too early. So maybe it's the 3 bears situation.
They have so much better vision.
Maybe if he doesn't go in,
and
Portage
sitting on 5 wards.
Well, it's the one where they had the
so much
bear,
better.
The Papa Bear.
Isn't that about porridge?
Like the Kid Bear? Yeah, one is too hot, one is too cold. And
okay, you're saying temperature is timed.
Yeah,
okay,
so his timing needs to be just right.
I am so confused.
No, don't worry about it. I misunderstood.
American childhood story.
Am I too European to understand this joke?
What are you talking about? What are they talking about? What's going on?
Let's see if I'm the... getting caught out at all here. Nope, just a little bit of damage as he wanted to fight for that enemy chicken camp.
So here's the thing. When both tops use TP, you have to play on the side lane where the TPs are not. Okay. So we have an Abram, basically.
Yeah, we go again.
It's like game 1, baby. Let's go. They don't have to contest this dragon. Like I said, they got so much more vision control. Dude, I think they just blow up Cortex J every single time.
It looks like C9 is opting to get
like before he procs his aftershock.
You get to go clear the control ward on Baron.
Massive win for C9 here. Dub. Vision controlled.
Let's see.
Although the bot side are pretty useless. They have Maokai saplings.
Ezreal, so they have a blueprint.
I need to see the scoreboard. How many wards does Maokai have? I feel like, or how does?
But they do still have some of these Maokai saplings.
Okay, they get that off. Okay, they are trying to burst him. This is wonky. Berserker's out of the fight. This is wonky. Berserker got stunned too. AP is coming in hot here. Okay, but it should be nice. They're the ultimate. We don't flash that on Renekton. 60 chain. Holy shit. Okay, that was close as fuck. Somebody had to die there. I feel like we could have flashed forward on Renekton.
Even though they don't get a kill, they'll take the tier 2 turret as their trophy.
Where's the damage? Why is no one dying?
Boots.
So it's
Steel caps.
Also, it's because like they go for this. Wow, APA is so far away. I mean, that's why
Lucian has LDR completed now.
There, Cloud9 weren't really expecting them to do it.
LDR and BF sword. He's actually huge.
Like, teleport channel time. But Impact made a nice little double stun.
And he kept all his sums. Actually, they all kept their sums.
I feel like Berserker buying Collector and Fire Cannon against this much armor is a little troll.
Yes! Thank you, bro. That's what I was saying. And he knows they're going to build armor. Bad Mike. He knows they're going to build armor. Yes!
More doms in the same 3 items. Isn't that a little, like, counterintuitive, perhaps?
I'm a Skarner player. I don't know AD carry.
Collector or whatever. It's a little bit early, but that... Oh, this is terrible.
Here for the engage now.
They have any ults? Yone's trying to go in and ult. We got...
Looking to lock up
yeah,
too.
Okay.
As Thanatos and Blabber
they didn't die.
To escape. Jojo wanted to at least provide a distraction on the side there with the soul unbound, but once his allies get away, he knows he can snap back to safety.
They did get all their vision off, but now Team Liquid just goes clears it all.
Which earns
this game's actually so close. Somebody's going to up eventually, and unfortunately, I feel like it's going to be that
some reasoning for the early collector for Berserker and then into the
I feel like it's going to be that Renekton.
Because maybe they thought we are really going to steamroll on our early power spike on our one item, and then after they did not really accomplish that steamroll, he was like, oh shoot, now I've got to make them the best of the scenario. Like I need to get the Lord Doms, but that obviously is not like ideal.
Yeah, it feels like
could have went
with the wallets there, but they're even in gold.
I mean, the boots prices increase, but
it feels like no one in C9 can kill a tank.
You could have went the Quid build, but that was for mid lane.
3 of them.
Whoa, that's actually smart by JoJo.
Does a 1v1
He knew if he stayed and went for that play, he'd die. They weren't going to kill Jax. What are we doing though? What is Blabber doing? What are we doing?
JoJo's ulti ain't gonna get him very far away. He has to try to keep running, flashing out to escape the
explosion. Wait, like Blabber just
one at the very end.
in the top
JoJo
river.
Again, not dead, but again.
Another turret. Okay, now they have problems.
Another tier 2 turret, this time in the bottom lane. Berserker was split pushing top, but he won't get the same.
I just feel like Team Liquid have been so good with their structure for their rotation between objectives and their discipline.
I think Blabber was AFK the first series too, but he was playing Brand, so he got away with it.
And now
he wasn't invisible this game. He had a couple good ults on
their victory on the bottom side.
Atlas to kill.
Baron control too. Yet again.
I think they're just gonna fight this.
The Maokai ult.
Another Maokai ulti to start off the fight.
He's getting melted. Yone got destroyed though.
That is huge for TL, as Blabber's not going anywhere.
C9 is not coordinated at all.
JJ won't land the dredge line, but he doesn't need to. The enemy mid laner, and even
literally the only damage they have is Lucian pressing R.
Baron is on the
That's
rift,
it.
and Team Liquid's walking over.
Right to TP the air.
It is sad to watch. He does no damage. He's not a tank, no CC. What can he actually do with his champ in this game? It feels like C9 had to do something earlier in this game to make this Yone useful because he's just not doing any damage in his team fights.
Ever.
Yeah, at this point, we've said it many times, but the armor stacking is out of control.
Yeah.
And there's not really a way to get it back under control now from Cloud9's perspective.
You can't unstack the
good for them, is it not?
Oh, there he is. Grab the first kill on Core JJ as Berserker has to pop the summoners to escape impact. Thanatos still looking to fight in a 1v4.
I mean, I feel like Thanatos is trying to like.
Can't quite get there.
I mean, he's interacting with the game. Like nobody else really is.
Core JJ is avenged, and now the remaining
he's just kind of doing it on his own.
Liquid can exfiltrate that Baron pit, still wearing purple.
Berserker is almost at his Infinity Edge. I think he's the only one that can do anything in this game. I don't know how he finds the angle to kill someone that isn't a tank.
Especially because he's going to be playing with a Nautilus ult on him permanently.
Yes, and they will only target him.
Yeah, and their Maokai ultimate, it's slow moving, but the Nautilus ult is going to keep you there.
JoJo went cracking
it. He knows
he's not going to do damage
right? by tank at this point.
He heard you. Yeah, he heard you say, "Oh, the Yone's not doing damage, and he's not a tank." But JoJo's going to change that. He'll at least become a tank.
He almost wants to do it.
Yeah, look at Umpty's health bar.
Yeah.
How does he recover from this?
That was one shot, all right.
I like TL here. They're not going for the dragon. They're just using their Baron to just push down.
I mean, there was windows.
C9's base so that C9 can't go anywhere. And C9 has a small problem. That isn't the items. It's that they have no wave there.
No, Team Liquid using their control over the Rift right now. They forced out the Fate Sealed from the Yone and the Glacial Prison from the Sejuani. That's two huge team fighting tools, and particularly some of the best CC available for C9's squad that now they don't have available.
I mean, what do they even do? They literally, I feel like they can only kill Core JJ.
Which is already below half HP here in the mid lane.
There it is! There it is! There it is!
Wish that dredge line didn't hit. Berserker gets the kill on him, but now Blabber's
they're all dead. That's it. I mean, they can only kill Core.
APA and Yawn do so much damage with the Corki and Ezreal combo.
All right, siege continues then. That's going to be mid-tower down.
Ezreal's so bad. That was Corki.
Down. What
Ezreal
can
ult the damage, but
do? It's not much at the moment, but a bubble does land.
Team Liquid with the 4-man push in the enemy base. Only Core JJ is dead. The rest of them confident to take down that inhibitor in bottom, continue the threat, continue the push here in mid lane as that inhibitor falls too. Now they know there's not a whole lot left in the tank. They'll take the opportunity to reset, spend their money. Team Liquid is up 4,000 gold. The Drake is on the map now too. They can go over and secure Soul Point if they like on their way out. This game is looking so Team Liquid right now.
Yeah, I don't even know what's
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a lot because they also like buffed the death
They
stance.
skipped Aurora for
You
this?
get this Corki just jump on your face.
I mean, to be fair,
saw
at
already
least he
APA is, like,
Yone,
knocking on
which
Berserker.
is like
He's like, yeah, I got
way better than
plenty of armor
picking
too.
a mate, like an 80 carry, excuse me.
I mean, how do you kill a Maokai that has Randuin, Thornmail, Locket, boots?
But I mean, if you think
have no
about
range.
it, if
We
he were
keep asking
the
this question
Aurora
and no one's
bitch,
answering it.
and
Maybe chat-
either top or mid, you know,
Should we,
at least have
should we
AP.
crowdsource this answer?
I will say, if you're playing live patch, which we are, you should be buying the Modern Reminder instead of Law of Dominic's in almost every game.
Oh yeah, because of the extra
This
heal
is
debuff. But hold on, I think we got bigger problems than that. Thanatos
did have
already
Outer-
knocked down
or
into the
gee, I
Guardian
didn't see
Angel
that.
as Impact is distracting the rest of Cloud9, but he may have
I
tried
mean,
to
they-
distract a little bit too hard. Thanatos
That
is gonna
was
be traded
not the
as
worst.
JoJo continues putting the pressure on Team Liquid. Core JJ,
I mean,
Dredgeline
you know?
is gonna hit. Honestly, again, it's one that he's probably pretty glad didn't hit, considering it surely would have been a ticket straight to death. Team Liquid going to continue moving forward, though, as Yawn still has plenty of HP, and they are confident to play around this. Ezreal over the wall goes Blabber and JoJo. They're trying to finish
way
the
too deep
job.
against Flash,
They're
though.
trying to get that
And
pick
Ezreal's
on the
free
core
firing.
JJ, but it isn't going to work. JoJo's too low to continue fighting for a lot longer. Berserker's trying to weave in the piercing lights and the auto attacks for the follow-up, but it does not work. Blabber needs to escape.
I mean, they're
Barely get out
fighting.
here with the Flash. Team
They are
Liquid
fighting.
Still chasing after him. Umpty throws down one of the saplings. There's a blast cone also available. Remember, the tier 2 turret is gone here in the bottom lane. Umpty keeps the
Not gonna
chase
make it.
going. APA,
Maybe.
Core JJ, and Yawn have the damage to burst through the frontliner. Thanatos is about to respawn only as Blabber is
They
once
can't
again
end.
killed.
Impact
The
has
first
TP.
Nexus turret
No way
is
they
nearly
can.
dead. Thanatos has to pop the Dominus just for defense. APA
Jesus.
ready to trade, but now a big engage from C9. It's their last stand.
I don't
It
know.
won't matter. Team Liquid.
I don't know.
is the
Maybe,
best
dude,
team
maybe she was
in the
like banned. I don't know. I would say
Here
banned.
in
Corgi was actually a
Split
problem. I wonder what the damage
2024
charts were, and
summer.
he's like,
They will
dude, that
take
chip is so
down
boring to
Cloud9
play against.
and stay undefeated.
A lot of people chirping TL.
There were windows,
overrated.
though. There were
TL
windows.
isn't
I did
that
predict
great.
TL to win 2-1, so I'm right.
Disagree. They are the
But
best
now
team
it
in the
makes me,
LCS.
in my
I think
official
Spawn's
co-streaming
race.
career, 3-0
The draft was just so much better, I feel like.
in predictions.
When it goes even and one team is just winning straight up, it feels like draft cap.
Well, it's time to join Jat on stage for an interview right now with Team Liquid.
Damn,
The
you're getting the
victorious
interviews fast as hell.
I got APA here on stage. Core JJ, you can stick around as well.
You haven't let them
Still undefeated. How did it feel
like nod or
to
bow?
take down C9?
It feels good, but it should have been 2-0. Like, I was kind of win trading game 1. So, like, I'm sure if you guys check voice comms, I was apologizing to my team with how bad I was playing game 1.
Yeah, you were trolling.
But it definitely feels good to be 2-0 and still undefeated.
Yeah. How was the banter in game against these guys? Like, was there an elevated sense of importance to this matchup in game as well? Did it feel different?
Were they typing? I wasn't really paying attention.
Absolutely love it. How would it feel as well? You play Energy next week. You're currently undefeated. There's never been an undefeated team in the history of the LCS. There is a format change, but you'd still be able to be the first undefeated team.
Okay,
How would that feel going into next week?
I definitely feel really good. I think we're just focused on like one match at a time. Like, I personally don't care about the undefeated thing. So like, our next match Energy, even if it's like a low value match, doesn't really matter. Like, we're still gonna play to win.
So, now that you have taken down C9, how would this affect a potential rematch in the playoffs or in the finals?
I think we were both trying to.
I mean, who else would it
feel
be?
each other out within the
FlyQuest?
series. Like, I mean, you can see game 1, we ban Aurora. Game 2, they ban Aurora. Game 3, no one even touches Aurora. So just like small examples like that, where it's just like feeling each other out in the draft in the games. So it'll be hype if we can face them again in the playoffs.
All right, well, congratulations
Dig.
once again on the win.
Shopify,
Undefeated
shut up, bro.
Takes down C9. That's it from here at the stage.
Shut up, bro.